Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. It is Friday, December 26th, 2025, and we are live at the Hive. Oh, right. So, we're going to talk about best knives of 2025 and what's coming in 2026. Plus, we have a 15% off discount code, promo code to Kansept Knives tonight, baby. That's what I'm talking about. It's Hive Day. Sit back, relax, get a knife, flip a knife, flick a knife. We're going to do pocket checks, pizza checks, snack checks. We may get a special visit from someone. We'll split the screen. We'll see what happens there. We may have a special visitor. That'll be very exciting. Very, very exciting. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I hope you had a fantastic Christmas. Some people are celebrating it tonight. Some people celebrated it Christmas Eve. Some people yesterday. I would say probably most people yesterday. We'll talk about what did you give someone for Christmas and you were excited about, or what did you get, or what did you do? Did you get to see family on Christmas, which is very, very, very important. We'll go through all of that fun stuff and we'll hang out. It's like Cheers, where everybody knows your name. We don't talk about politics or religion. We just sit back and relax. There's no cussing. This is a family-friendly show, and we go for 4 hours every Friday night. So people go out to eat and come back, and we're still live. You know how that's how it goes, right? So hello, everyone. Let's get this party started, because you know what? This it's not. I was going to say this is the last live stream until 2026. It's not. We're going to go live on December 31st and bring in the new year with like 30 new Kaiser knives with all of the January new Kaiser releases. We're going to announce them and show them all right here, baby. So 2 hours before the new year, 10 p.m. Eastern time on December 31st. I can't think tonight. I stepped in dog poop right before the live stream. I had to clean off my boot because I took the dogs out. You know, that's just how it goes, right? Yeah. Hello, everyone. What's up, Top Dog 8762? Hello, good sir. And Robert Jones and Splitting Slices, Mr. Byron K. And Mrs. Stacy Bolsterblades is in the Hive. Hello, Stacy. Christopher Willing, good sir. Robert Willoughby, Clint Crosby, S. Ziegler 880. Hello, everyone. I'm ready to kick back, relax. This is the last official live stream of the year. We're doing a Kaiser live stream to bring in the new year, but this is the last one of 2025, which is just nuts. I can't believe it. That means we've had 52 live streams this year. No, 52 regular live streams. We've had 52, 62, 64. We've had somewhere over 65 live streams this year, which is nuts. BK said, cool shirt, Beez. Thanks, man. So, yeah, Gunpaw, like a regular grandpa, but plays with guns. And then it says, see also legend. Awesome. Hero. I got this shirt for Christmas. So I figured I'd rock it on the live stream. It's fun. Gunpaw, that'd be kind of a neat name for Papaw, because they were trying to decide what to call me, you know. David Kula said, hey, Beez, I spent Christmas Eve in the ER getting stitches on a knife cut. Oh, jeez. Jeez, look at this. Dude, seriously? Was it at least a cool knife that you cut yourself on? Oh, my gosh. What happened, dude? How many stitches? Where did you cut yourself? Mark Dodson said, look your name up on Urban Dictionary. What's up, Gareth? Hello, we have South Africa in the Hive. Michael Miller said, hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having an amazing week. Did most folks get to spend some time with family, or at least call some family? I hope you did. I got to spend time with family on Christmas Eve and on Christmas Day. On Christmas Eve, when I was leaving to go spend time with family, I got this dude, this little cute little Vosti nightshade, which I used and several people used to open gifts, which was very nice. Check that out. Some reindeer on it. You can't go wrong with a mini nightshade. A super slicer. Check that out. How's that for some coolness? James said, best wishes to everyone. Ever Evolving said, how's it having the house to yourself with the pups, Brother Beez? You know, it was busy. I spent the whole day catching up. I haven't really done anything beezblades wise for the last week, hardly. So it was a lot of email and catching up and emailing back and organizing and preparing all of the videos that I'll be filming tomorrow, because I'm going to try to clear the shelves. I don't know that I'll be successful, but I'm going to do my best. I'm going to see if I can make like 15 videos tomorrow. I'm going to try. We'll see how that happens. What's up, Joe Kasperick? He said, please don't forget to hit the like button. Yes, I agree. Absolutely. Jeff said, good stuff of the year. I'm in. Dude, there's so many cool things. Lou Zer said, Garrett's last Christmas video looked like a Die Antwoord dystopia nightmare. I don't even know what that means. Ever Evolving said, bet it's got to be nice being cut up a bit though. I'm cut up on the paperwork end. Now I've got to catch up on the content. The content is a lot more fun than all of the emails and the paperwork part. Definitely. Splitting Slices said, gotta get used to watching a blue Beez. What now? Nice, fast, and red on Monday. Well, you know, this was the color that I got, so you know, I would have preferred a black shirt, but I guess I'm wearing Mrs. B's favorite color tonight. I know it feels weird being in. It's kind of not teal. Is it Tiffany? Is that what we call it in the knife world? Is Tiffany blue? FZ Toy said, happy day after Christmas, everyone. Yes, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Hit that like button and put some stank on it. Spent Christmas talking our next knives with Dad, said Josh Wood. Oh, very nice. Beth said, good evening, Beez and everyone. Good evening. Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. Burning said, Stacy, I've tried both links. Promo code didn't work on the first one, and the other link didn't come up. What are we talking about? Is this any of my links? Because tonight we have 15% off on Kansept knives. Here's the link. I'm going to put it in the chat. They gave us a promo code. I imagine it'll probably only last for a day or two. So I'm going to pin that to the top. Put that up there. So I'm going to hit that link and see where it takes me. Let's see if it works. Yep, took me right to the Kaiser website. Very nice. That's cool. What's up, Joe? Projectiles are sharp. Hello, how are you doing? Ever evolving. You know, I don't know if anybody saw my video tonight, but this dude, you talk about a nice knife. The Eagle Strike. She party. What's up, BK? Said, hey, knife fam. I hope y'all had and are having a happy holiday season. What's up, Sam Sosa? How you doing? How you doing? Look at this dude. And look at that texture. Look at the diamonds. Diamonds, they're forever. You just look at it. I love this colorway. But here's another variant of the Kansept Eagle Strike. This thing is so comfy in the hand. Crawford said, I watched it. I like the gray and blue titanium. Dude, it's hard to go wrong when you have a regular titanium color and you put some blue accents on it. It always looks so good. The only thing that I think would have made it pop more, and this is probably going to be a preference, I think it would have really been cool if the back spacer was that anodized blue, just to add a little bit more. But that is clean and crispy. What's up, Sean? He said, say, Beez, have you ever checked out Pew View on YouTube? The guy has some amazing gun skills. You know what? I bet I have. I think is this the guy that like throws, he'll get a washer and put tape on it and throw it and use a pistol and put a hole through it? I bet it's that guy. Stacy said, okay, sorry, I'm back. My phone kicked me off. Oh, jeez. Sam said, good, Beez, can't complain. Hope all is well with you. Ever Evolving said, that's a handsome Eagle Strike you got there, Beez. The first time I've seen it in that colorway, it was very nice. Yeah, they came out with a couple new colorways. Kansept is promoting their knives, so they gave us 15% discount code. Would you just look at it? I pinned the 15%. The code is beezlive15. Use that link at the top if you want to go check out. It's good for all of Kansept's knives. So if you're going to go look at an Orion, just one of the coolest knives. Look at that. This one is just cool just to look at, just to feel it, just the feel of it. Silva said, hello, I want a Kansept Fenrir and Orion from MC's giveaway special. Dude, that's awesome. Ever Evolving said, totally agree with the blue backspacer. Okay, so I'm not the only one that would think it would just be a little extra pop. So when you hold it sideways, you would still get to see a little bit of that pop of blue. Oh, look, kind of matches my shirt just a little bit. Gunner said, my wife watched your Kaiser Christmas knives video and got me a Kaiser Original 2. Thank you, Beez. Dude, the Kaiser Original 2 is so good. It is so good. It is. This is a really nice blade. And it's such a functional, comfortable knife, too. Like, for real. There's no complaints on this one. And I love that texture. Just feels so good. And this ramp, your thumb just kind of like digs in. Look at that. I like it. I like it a lot. I wrapped so many presents. Projectiles Are Sharp said, I have the Tenable Eagle Strike. It's fantastic. Absolutely, dude. And that's something that's really cool, is that whatever comes out with from Kansept, if it's out of your budget or your price range, or you're not wanting to spend that much, it usually doesn't take very long at all, and they put it out tenable. And it's the same knife, same fit and finish and all that. It's just, you know, they'll use 154 cm instead of S35. They'll just do a couple things to bring the price down and more manageable, which is just awesome. William said, I got a case knife Kinsua Harley Davidson DLC coated S35VN flipper. Wow, very nice. Merry Christmas. Minor cleanup on aisle 7. Splitty Slices said he'll be back in 30 minutes. Yeah, that's what I had to do right before the live stream. I took the dogs out and didn't watch where I was walking and stepped right in a pile. Oh my gosh. Bill Doyle, what's up, man? He said, I just got home today to the Unreal Best Tech Made BMK Designs Ether. It is unreal. Hollow grind, magna cut, harpoon, drop shut banger. Dude, I love hearing that. I love hearing about people getting their new knives in the mail. That is just fantastic. And then, of course, you have the new Fenrirs, the new frame lock Fenrirs. Hey, Brederson ordered his first penguin. How about that? You'll probably end up getting more than one. And I picked up a little something from somebody at one of the get-togethers. I've been blowing my nose all day. Danielson said, do you have the purple one? Yes, I have the purple one right here. Look at that. You talk about a good-looking knife. That's a handsome knife right there. Thank you. Look at that. Isn't she lovely? Look at this thing. Whatever the price is, you can take off 15% with my code. I don't know how long this code will last. A lot of times, Kansept, when they give me a code for the live stream, it'll last like 48 hours. I also posted it. If you try it tomorrow, I posted it on the community tab. So if you want to check it out or don't remember what it was, it's Beez Live 15. The B and the L are both, what do you call it? Uppercase. Look at that milling. Look at that. Danielson said, can you tell my wife I need it now? Danielson, wifey, he really does need this knife. He like it a late Christmas present. It would make his year. Or it'll probably, depending on when it gets here, it might be just the best way to start out 2026 with a new Fenrir frame lock with some of the best milling you can get. Look at that. She party. Oh, she party. Man, I'm telling you, Kansept, that's one of the things that stands out with them is the finish and the milling work, the stuff that they're doing. It's just so good. Brown Sugar, how you doing, Brown Sugar? El Medicine said that's not just a finner, that's a fin roar. Dog One said, hey, good bees. Cheer, bruh. Cheers to you too, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. Christmas isn't always a happy time for some people, but it's over, and now we're headed towards 2026. We're headed towards the new year. And I carried this little dude today. I like this one. I didn't really do much content over the last week. It was I tend to do this. Some creators have the ability, I don't right now until I retire, to put out a lot of content for the holidays. I tend to back off so I don't stress about time with family or wrapping presents or things like that. I tried that early on and it was too stressful. And I was like, I don't have to be stressed. It's no fun when you're stressed. So I back off the channel just for a few days. That way, me and my wife, we got to hang out a couple times, listening to Christmas music, wrapping presents. And then me and my wife got to hang out and make cheesecakes. We made a couple different kinds of cheesecakes. And she makes these, you know, the Little Debbie Christmas trees. She makes them homemade and they're actually healthy. We made those, so did some bacon with my wife, and then spent time with the family on Christmas Eve, and then went over to my son's, and my little grandsons went to his house Christmas morning, then went to the farm Christmas afternoon. What's up, Ken Faulkner's in the hive? Heck yeah, one of the cheesecakes we made was what are those green nuts that are hard to open? They're green. Is that pistachio? Yeah, we made a pistachio raspberry cheesecake. It had raspberry on top. And then the other one was, oh, I'm brain farting. What was the other one? Oh, the other one was red velvet cheesecake. It was like red velvet cake layered with cheesecake. Very good. Mr. Jim Miller with that $10 hair super chat. Mr. Miller with the first. Oh, and you know what? Here's something fun. So, you know, we've been doing the Olight. We've been drawing the ping pong balls, right? Well, check this out. There was one particular ping pong ball in there with the biggest Olight prize in it. And I'll tell you this. There's only one ping pong ball left. Yes, that happened. I couldn't believe it. Last week, every week I was waiting for that special ping pong ball to come out, and it never did, and it made it. So now the ping pong ball that's left in the Olight stocking goes to the biggest Olight gift of the Christmas season. So that's going to be exciting to whoever wins something tonight. Crawford Jason said, cheesecake, you're speaking my language. Top Dog said, yes, Olight super prize in stocking. Baird Carter said, what's the comment video? If you just go to the live stream, it's right in the description of this live stream that you're watching right now. Here's the comment video. I'll post it in your chat. Thank you very much, Jim. He said, Happy New Year, Beezbladers, eating and lurking. Well, Jim, when you come back, I want to know what you're eating, man. And I'm gonna end up having to run and get something. My nose is running. I think I've picked up a little something. Oh, I think we might have a visitor. We might just have a visitor. Sweet, just placed my order. Thanks for discount, Beez. Absolutely, Burnings. Heck yeah, man. Which one did you get, dude? What did you get? Hi, puppy. Talking through my nose. 15% off's a nice chunk. It's so much more than 10%. Come on. Come on. You want to come up here? Come on. Come on. Oh, Daniels. He said, you talked my wife into the purple Fenrir. We got a puppy. We got a baby, just a baby. Both dogs are trying to figure out where Mrs. Beez is. They both keep looking around, and they feel a little out of sorts because Mrs. Beez is in hot Atlanta right now with family, and the dogs just don't know what to think of it. They're missing their mama. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. What do you think of the MSI Mini? Said Robert. It looks cool. I've never handled it, but it looks like a really cool knife. Steven said, when my grandson gets a cold, my daughter likes to drop them off. Now I have a head cold. Yeah, well, it is the season. I think there's a lot of flu and cold going around right now. I literally drove home last night and started sneezing on the way home like crazy. David Rivers, what's up, guys? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, man. Caw-caw, caw-caw, crow's blades, said Rolf. Bogey's in the hive. When we came inside right before the hive stream, I don't know what Bogey smelled, but something made him salivate, and he had strings of saliva hanging down. Oh, Burning Stables Forge got the Main Street. Dude, the Main Street is one of my all-time favorites. It's such a good knife. Did you get the crossbar lock, or which one did you get? Tennessee said the wife had the terrible flu as well. Yeah, I saw something on that on the news when I was eating my pizza tonight that they said that the flu was going around. I think I've just got some kind of like a head cold thing going on. Crossbar, sweet. Dude, the Main Street crossbar lock is just so good. What's up, Jim Blaze? Yeah, the Kansept Main Street is just it has really flat, nice neutral ergos, and I love that Wharncliffe blade. I'm all about a Wharncliffe blade. Let's see. I opened gifts and helped people open gifts with where's the other knife? I've changed knives so many times today. It's been fun. I carried the SRM throughout the holidays. This is one I'll carry any time of the year. I really like this one. It's just so smooth. It's the SRM 255L, I believe. But it's one of the smoothest, just best feeling, great size crossbar locks. It's just so good. I like it. I mean, I really like it. Ramsey said, I got the same head cold. Did Bogey slobber on your upper left arm? Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, yeah. I got slimed. What was making you slime, bud? I would carry that snowflake any time of the year, said Bradley. Yeah, dude, for real. Top Dog said SRM are underrated. They are. Where's that one? Oh, I just put it up earlier tonight. That new SRM. It's the version 4. The SRM something version 4. I just showed it a couple weeks ago. That thing's a beast. But this thing is just so smooth. I just love how smooth it is, and I love. What are you getting into? Hey, Bogart. What are you doing? Bogart, what are you getting into? It has contoured scales. They're rounded. It just feels so comfy. It's buttery smooth. What's up, Chef Rocky? It's butter. And this one's not too bad. This one, it's growing on me more than it did the first go around. The Vosteed parallel, super thin. It's growing on me. I think maybe because I like this blade shape better. I like the Tonto blade shape a little better. Benjamin said, I thought my boss got me a bug out for Christmas, only to notice later it was a knockoff. But he did hook me up with a $100 gift card to Outback. Oh, yeah, you can't be too mad. Heck yeah. Stephen Kern said we're getting a lot of snow in North Jersey. Dude, New Jersey. I'm jealous. We were like 60 something degrees here in Ohio. It's too warm to be Christmas time. Jen Blaze. Oh yeah, it's super light, dude. I mean, look how thin it is. It's pretty nice just for an EDC, you know. It's 154 cm blade. Reversible clip. That's a wire clip, which makes it more comfortable. That was one of the smartest things they could have done, was making that a wire clip so you didn't have a clip sticking you in the hand. That was very smart. It is crazy thin, Chef Rocky. Gunner said, here right now, Beez. It's 71. Barrett said, my cousin sent me my late uncle's hunting knife from the 60s with clear acrylic handle with bands. Super cool knife. Christopher Wheeling said, Gareth, YouTube's broken for me lately. Won't get notifications on my phone at all, but every other device gets them fine. Bradley said, YouTube has been holding comments on all live streams lately. I mean, YouTube always holds a lot of comments that I see that you guys don't see. And I'm like, why would you hold that comment? A lot of times it doesn't make any sense. Look at this. Toe Jammer 42 has been a member for 27 months with a super chat. He said, been missing for a few. I started a new job and can't be here. Anyway, Merry Christmas and live to all. Dude, Merry Christmas. Hey, new job can be exciting. I'm glad you're here. Merry Christmas. Jarvis said, what up, Beez? I got a Demco 80/20.5 and 3V with a free Civivi Terax. And let me tell you, the Terax came laser sharp. I filleted part of my thumb opening up one of my daughter's Christmas gifts. Who was it that said you went to the ER and got stitches? I missed how many stitches you got or what you cut. You cut your thumb or your hand, or what happened? William said it's 75 degrees here in Del Rio, Texas. Baird Carter said, how do you get rid of subtitles? To get rid of subtitles, you click on the little cogwheel. The little cogwheel, click on that, or look for CC and tap that to get rid of them. And also, if you're watching, well, I know you're watching. If you have the ability to watch on a laptop, it makes watching a live stream so much nicer because you can pop out the chat. You go up to the three little dots at the top and hit pop out chat. Make sure you hit live chat. Otherwise, all of you right now are missing what people are saying if you don't hit the little dots and change it to live chat. Otherwise, you're just seeing like popular chat or something to that effect. But if you're on a bigger screen, you can hit pop out chat and you'll have a whole different window with the chat that you can expand over half your screen. It slows the chat way down and makes the chat screen longer. So what people are saying isn't all like shoom, 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 shoom. It's way easier it slows the chat down so much. It'll blow your mind. You'll be like, oh my gosh, why did I not know this? So if you can get on a computer or a PC or a laptop or even a big tablet and hit pop out chat, you can open up a whole other window just for the chat, and it just makes it a whole different experience. What we have here, Stephen Kern's been a member for 27 months with a super chat. He said, wishing the Hive a healthy and happy new year. And then, snappity snap, Mr. Ken Faulkner with a $20 super chat. He said, heating up the honey at Christmas time. Well, Merry Christmas to you, Ken. We almost had your kind of weather today. Knife Monkey said, good evening, Beez. Hope y'all had a wonderful Christmas. Raybo said, live on the big screen. This is the way. Speaking of this is the way, when are they going to start putting out some more episodes? Gareth said, we got up to 3 foot of beach sand today on the beach today and 2 layers of sunscreen. Of course. Jarvis said, Merry Christmas, by the way, and I hope you have a Happy New Year. Hey, Beez, first time watching the live. What's up, Sky Racer? So, Sky Racer, you're probably wondering what this is. This became a tradition a long time ago, and when it was on a July 4th, it was on an Independence Day live stream, and when somebody would send a super chat of $10 or more, they'd get the Amerihair, and we've been doing it ever since. And Mr. Ken Faulkner got the Amerihair. Thank you very much, Ken. And dude, I'm glad you're here. I'm very glad you're here. We've been talking about, I don't know if you've been here the whole night. We've been talking about Kansept. We have a 15% off code to Kansept, and I'll probably be giving away a premium Kansept tonight, just as a little teaser. And we have one ball left in the Olight stocking, and it's the best Olight of all of them. We had 10 balls matching 10 prizes, and wouldn't you know, the very last one is the best one. Arguably. Burning Stable said, phone's dying. Dude, plug that thing in. I'm talking through my nose. I'm glad you're here, Sky Racer. Every Friday night, dude. Every Friday. We're always here. It's like Cheers. Jarvis said, Beez, have you seen the new Sharpall 202H fixed angle sharpening system? If so, what are your thoughts? Work Sharp Professional Precision Adjust or new Sharpall? I do have thoughts on that. So here are my thoughts, people, on the new Sharpall system. Let's see. I'm putting it in your chat right now. I'm going to give you a really good indication of what I think about the new Sharpall knife sharpening system. For the money, it's as good as it gets. For what you spend. I just put a link in your chat if you guys want to go check it out. It was sold out, but it's back in stock. I bought one for my brother, I gave my brother mine, and now I have to buy one to replace it. And I bought one for my father-in-law. That's how good it is. Just so you know, for the money, it's all metal construction. There's no plastic. It's more secure. You don't get any bounce. There's no, when you put down pressure, it doesn't bend. It is all metal clamps. I mean, reminds me a lot of a TS Prof. It's a really good system. And the replacement stones are $20. It's the new Sharpall system is definitely worth it. Go check it out. If you don't have a knife sharpening system, I mean, for the money, I don't think you can beat it for the price, for that price point. So childish, but I can't help but chuckle to myself a little bit, said Ever Evolving. Knife Monkey said, I can't wait to get my winning from last Friday. That was first time I ever won, Beez. Thanks again. Absolutely, man. I got your email. I obviously haven't done any beezblades channel stuff in the last week, so we'll get that mailed out as soon as possible. I'm excited for you. Fred the Lug said, but you're locked into their stones. No way to use your own choice in stones. Yeah, that's true, but I guess it's like most other systems. Like Sharpall, same thing. But all you have to do is use it has the same rod as any of the systems. So if you get any of the stone holders, I guess if you want to use different stones, if you weren't, but then you're talking about starting to spend a bunch more money if you're buying more stones. But for what you get all in one package with the carrying case, that's why it's so good. The Work Sharp, it has the same guide rod size. If you wanted to get one of the stone holders from like Gritomatic or something, but then if you're going to go buy fancy stones, then you're up in how much you're spending to begin with, right? Steinman, he said, Beez, the Vostine I won on the live stream came this week. A raccoon crossbar lock, green micarta. Dude, that's my favorite one. That's the best one in my opinion. Congratulations. I can't breathe out of my nose. My videos are going to sound so silly tomorrow. I'm going to be like, hello, beezblades. Look at this new knife. Oh my gosh. No rush, Beez. I'm just happy. I'm glad, man. Jarvis said Hapstone makes a universal stone holder for both the sharp awl and the work sharp. There you go. Hapstone makes good stuff too. Tim Titus said, I got a full-size Kaiser Momo. Oh, wait a minute. Steinman, I got to put your super chat up there. With the $5 hair super chat. Tim Titus got a full-size Momo for Christmas. Black Nitro V blade and green and black micarta and G10 scales. Ooh, very nice. Ever Evolving said, you'll have to mod your voice. Like, yeah, I'll be like, hello, beezbladers. How you doing? We've got a very nice looking knife right here. You ever notice when you get it cold, your voice gets lower? The only reason my voice is at a higher octave is because I talk fast. If I slow down, it gets lower and lower. Ever Evolving said, you have to mod your voice like Cole. Yeah, exactly. Full-size Momo, dude. That you can use that in the kitchen. The Momo is a good one. I really like the Momo. I carried the Christmas version of the Momo a lot over the last month. I'll sound like Tri-State. It'll probably be the other. My voice will be the other direction. Or do you mean like Tri-State when he has his voice modded? Be like, hello, beezbladers. Welcome back. And welcome newcomers to the channel. We the people said, looks like the Beez and the full gang is here. Absolutely. What's up, man? Here's what we have on the table just right now. You know, it always evolves and morphs into different things. This is just what I threw. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot about this dude. I need a flashlight to light up my flashlight. I'm going to arc filled to light up the new Rovivon E10 Max. Look at this dude. It has a wheel, has a side light, and it has a laser. Oh, I don't want to show the laser. Wait a minute. The DOG is kind of napping right now. So there's the LAZER, not LASER, LAZER. Oh, jeez. It has a wheel. I like the wheels for turning lights up and down. Oh, yeah. He saw that light. He's so light reactive. It's crazy. And then the side light is really nice. Well, let's see. What do we do? Double tap it. There's red. There's blue or ultraviolet. See, double tap. There's red. There's white. You can just have it sitting there, lighting up while you're sharpening. My brother, he lives close to the farm, so after he opened his sharp awl, he went home and grabbed some of his kitchen knives, and he sharpened 3 of his kitchen knives at the table at the farm. Got them razor sharp. Did anybody end up getting one of these dudes from Vosteed? What's it called? The Super Beast? No, I can't remember. I got brain fog. Jarvis said, is that a Kansept Fenrir on the table? Oh, why, yes, it is. And we have 15% off discount code. Look at that. Best Fenrir so far. The Thunder Beast. That's what it is. It's the Thunder Beast. Makes me think of Thundercats. The Fenrir is just such a good, solid knife. What did Ken say was a good knife? I'm always interested. Ken has good taste in knives. Put you some echo on it, Beez. Yeah. Hello, low, beezbladers. Need some romantic music with the Barry White voice. Momo, ho, ho, and popo. I want a new Vosteed Martin 330 and a tenable Fenrir crossbar lock, said Jarvis. Dude, the Vosteed 330 is the bee's knees. It's just so good. Has that awesome diagonal milling. Would you just look at it? Oh yeah, oh yeah. More beautiful. Gunner said laser question mark, like Joshua Anthony's right hand on the way to Jake Paul's jaw. Did anybody I think you guys were watching wasn't the fight going on last week during the live stream? Boss gave us a Marauder. What? Ginger Fisher said the boss gave us Marauder minis. Dude, that's an awesome gift. Wow. We the people said it's a kitchen knife sharpening party. Oh yeah. Oh right. William got a Thunder Beast. He got in on a Thunder Beast. Have you seen the Tenable Heron Bees? I think I might have that one over here in a box. I haven't. I don't think I've opened that yet. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 12 Tenables sitting over here ready to be unboxed. 12 Tenables and 2 Kansepts. Gunner said, I didn't see the fight, but you couldn't miss all the goodness across all the socials this week. Oh, I did see one picture of Jake Paul, and he had like this grapefruit size purple craziness on the side of his face. BK said the live stream was way better than the fight. Well, thanks. Splitting Slices said, keep it a family-friendly Barry White. I know. Exactly. That jaw was absolutely wrecked. I saw one picture of it. And I was like, oh my gosh. It looked like something really bad happened there. It was like this big. It was, whew. That must have been a solid hit. Whew. What's up, Level On Up? How you doing? Ooh, this has that zip. I have my Christmas shirt on, like a regular grandpa, but plays with guns. Ever Evolving said, yeah, I guess it's a pretty severe break. Yo, Beez. Hope y'all had a great Christmas. We did. We had a really good Christmas. All kinds of food eaten. Jen Blaze said it was a wide open hit. Top Dog said, sounds like victory in the morning. Rather than detracting, the noise that knife makes is hive attracting. Dude, I love the sound. He had his hands all the way down. Why was he not guarding himself? Byron K just put up a link to Vosteed's site where you can check out the new Thunder Beast. Rather than deer attractant, that sound is hive attractant. Ooh, NFK20 got him a nice flannel. Very nice. Stacy said he got paid. Evolving said, anyone know of any custom scales available for the Bomber? I haven't checked out the Bomber yet either. Like I said, I've got a stack of Tenables over here. I'm going to be unboxing them tomorrow. Got hit in the body and reacted to it late. Oh. Fred the Lug said, is the Thunder Beast worth the $250? Let's see. It's all titanium. Has the V-lock. What's the blade steel on it? Wow, I've got a lot of dog hair on me. Mine, it doesn't say the blades. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it does. It's M390. I don't know. I do know that I'm going to have to run and grab something for my nose. My nose is running, and I got to catch it before it starts, like, dripping out of my nose. So that's always fun. My nose is running. It's really weird with Mrs. Beez not being here. Follow your nose straight to the Kleenex. I got to tell you, I blow my nose hard. And hi, puppy. You talk about Bogey's Deca. I want to know more before I buy. Bogey's Deca? Bradley said, I'm using sinus spray and meds. I feel you, brother. From the Vosteed giveaway a few weeks ago, they sent me the Vosteed Ankylo. Oh, yeah, KR Knights. I got your email. That is very cool. He got the Ankylo, and then somebody else got the raccoon. I love that. Burning Stable said, how do we feel about WorkSharp? I like WorkSharp. WorkSharp's good. The WorkSharp Professional Pro is a good system. I like it. I think I don't know if they're still 250 or not. But I tell you what, the new Sharp All is pretty good too. Pretty darn good. Where did I put that link? There it is. You can check this out and tell me what you think about this compared to WorkSharp. I like them both. WorkSharp has some plastic involved, and then WorkSharp, the only the big difference is you have one clamp, right? That's like this wide, whereas the Sharp Owl has two clamps, similar to a TS Prof, so you can go out farther for kitchen knives. And then the Sharp Owl, when you have a knife clamped, it stays solid. Whereas with the WorkSharp, if you don't put that insert underneath it, it will kind of, not this bad, I'm over exaggerating so you can see. If you put some pressure, it'll bend, which is going to change your angle. So that's, when I use my WorkSharp, I use that little thing underneath it so it doesn't do that. So NFK said, I won some whatnot giveaways. That's my Christmas. Heck yeah, dude. BA Foley said, I have the Precision Adjust Elite and bought a table brace online for 15 bucks. There you go. What was your knife purchase of 2025? Said Cat Scratch Knives. My big main knife purchase was my, I'll grab it. I think a lot of folks probably know which knife I'm grabbing. But it was I mean, you know what? Truth be told, I purchased two in particular that stand out. I don't know. It's kind of tied. It's the Sage 6 and S90V in carbon fiber, and the CRK, the Sabenza with the Tonto blade. These are my two that stand out. Two standout purchases for 2026. Let me turn up some light. These guys, her. This one right here, you talk about a really nice everyday carry. Lightweight, fits your hand really good, super slicey. The Sage 6 is worth every penny. And then a CRK, you're just, you're getting a lifetime knife that you're going to pass down. You're also paying, just with both knives. With both knives, you're paying for the name too. But you sold me on the Sharp Owl. Well, dude, if you're gonna get it, use my link. I might be able to get like $1 or not even. I don't know. It's anywhere from 1% to 3% commission. It doesn't make it cost any more for you. Amazon commission's low, but I'll take it. I'll take anything I can get. Can you talk about the Hogue Deca and Vosteed Martin 330? The Hogue Deca. I don't have a Hogue Deca. I have one Hogue knife. The RSK MK1 is the only Hogue that I have. The Deca, I'm trying to think. There was something about the Deca that I wasn't super fond of. It was how it was in my hand. It slid. It seems like it kind of slid out of my hand a little bit back here. You know how you put the knife in the back of your hand? It seems like it kind of wanted to slide on me. BA Foley said, did anyone back the new Feldspar? Dude, the new Feldspar is really nice, man. If you get it, you'll like it. The puppy, Caitlin, the puppy is right here. Give me just a second. I'm going to blow my nose. I'm going to mute myself real quick. Let's see, where's the mute? There we go. Puppy, your mama wants to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Beez is in the chat. Caitlin is in the chat. Come here. Your mama's in the chat. Come on. Come up, say hi. Say hi to your mama. Come on. Come on. Come on, puppy. Come on. Come on, puppy. Come on. Come say hi. Come on. He was just up here. Come on. He slobbered all over me. Come on, puppy. Come on. Good boy. Say, just a baby. Where's your mama? He's missing his mama. Both dogs are trying to figure out where Mrs. Beez is. Hello, puppy. Hello, mister. Hello, puppy. Hello, mister. Hello, puppy. What's the best knife under $100? Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. He's just a baby. He's just a puppy. Just a baby. Mrs. Beez is in Atlanta. Someone pet that dog. Queen Beez is in the chat. Hoping Hot Atlanta is treating you well. Someone pet that dog. What's the best knife under $100? Dude, I don't know. Get you a Vosteed top liner lock or crossbar lock. That's a great knife. There's just so many knives that are great. You know, from like the $75 to $100 mark. It's crazy. Chocolate City. Really? I didn't know that Atlanta was Chocolate City. Gareth said, we're missing Mrs. Beez. Best under 100 is the Vosteed Porcupine Thub Stud version. Oh, Tim, I have that one in one of my pockets. You know, that's a really good one. That is a really good one. The one I am playing with right now is a fantastic knife, Civivi Vision FG. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Mrs. Beez, I took them out to go to the bathroom before the live stream, and I stepped in a big pile and had to clean my boot off. J. Scadden's been a member for 28 months with a super chat. You going to help me press the super chat button, puppy? Here, let's see if I can cross my legs. That'll give you a bigger seat. There you go. If I could put you in Mrs. B's chair. He's not letting me highlight your chat. Oh, he's pushing buttons. What are you trying to do, puppy? I can put you in Mrs. B's chair. Trying to highlight a chat, but I can't see anything right now. What are you trying to snooter sniff for? Huh? What are you snooter sniffing? There we go. He said, happy holidays. All he is so fluffy, and Bogey too. Haha. The latest Fenrir is so great for its price, said Cat Scratch. Beez, do you have a Best Techman Dundee? Yes, I do. I don't have it handy. It's put away. It's in a roll at the moment. I think maybe actually it might be in the case over here to my right behind me. Oh god, no. Oh, he's cleaning up the boogers. Ugh. Oh, now he's laying on me. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't read the chat, bud. What are you doing? What are you doing? Just got the Civivi Sentinel Strike. Was $100 with the Damascus Reverse Tonto. That blade just jumps, man. Said Zinder. Shaw said, if you can't swing $20 more If you can, puppy. If you, he said, if you could swing $20 more than the Vosti Martin, 330 is absolutely fantastic for 120. Tim Titus said the tenable Fenrir crossbar lock version is also a great knife for less than 100. Oh yeah. Oh, Beez would love to see Kansept expand their blade milling to the other models. Yeah, dude, I agree. Their blade milling is just so good. Joe said, I won a nice one on Christmas Day from Stephen Wilson Shinton. Very nice. Experience said, chillin'. Next 10 days of work, brother. Oh, puppy, what are you doing? I'm trying to stream here. What are you doing? He's trying to do the Soul Sucker 3000. What are you doing? He's like standing. I don't. What are you trying to accomplish right now? I'm. Oh, okay. Dude. Okay. How good is the steel on the Vosti Martin 330? I mean, I haven't sharpened it. It's 154 cm, so I imagine it's got to be good. I haven't heard any complaints about Vosti. Vosti had a stellar year. Mrs. Beez, did you guys play some Dungeons and Dragons? Jose, okay, I read that. Dominance, he just wants to play. Hook said, if you had to choose between the Fenrir and the Orion, which would you go with? Oh my gosh, dude, that's tough. Between the Fenrir and the Orion. I mean, wow, that's tough. Just wow, that's tough. Jeez. Give me just a second. Here's the Fenrir and here's the Orion. The Orion's the one on the top. The Orion has awesome milling on the blade, and the Fenrir has awesome milling on the handle. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest. At least I think we do. Mrs. Beez is in the hive.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear everyone downstairs?
Not at the moment.
Oh, they were all just laughing.
What were they laughing about? You being on the stream?
No, they're watching one of those like fail videos.
Oh. Now's your chance to say hi to everyone. Can you see the chat?
I can't see the chat. That's the only problem. I can either see the chat or
Medicine said, hey, there she is.
See nothing.
Raybo said, hey, Mrs. Beez.
Hello.
And Gareth and Dog One said, Mrs. Beez, I yelled and woke the house.
Wow.
It's the Queen Bees. Everyone's saying hello.
I take it you got that shirt at Christmas?
Yes. Gunpaw.
Ironically, because I am also wearing.
Look what Mrs. Beez is wearing. We both got pew pew t-shirts.
I like things that go pew pew.
Pew.
Yeah, so that's what I wore today.
Well, that's awesome.
My hair is very fuzzy. It's moist here.
Yeah, I have that problem. Oh, wait a minute. I have that problem.
We went for a walk, so.
Gunner said, it's the telepresence, Mrs. Beez.
I is here.
What are the odds we're both wearing a pew pew shirt?
I guess pretty good.
We'll have to schedule. We'll have to start scheduling some. Zach Stuff is in the hive. He's been a member for 22 months with a super chat. He said, pew pew. Meow goes the cat. Exactly.
Honestly, you should see the cats in this house.
Oh yeah, they have some awesome looking cats. They have a Bengal.
I can see if I can find them if you want me to, but it's gonna get real loud.
That's fine.
And it'll be just me walking around for a minute.
That's fine.
Do mind me.
They have really cool cats. Her brother and sister-in-law have some very cool cats. Fred the Lug said, "How long are you in Atlanta?" She's in Atlanta. They're leaving to come back on Monday.
There's one. Did you see him?
No, I wasn't looking.
Oh.
Oh, way up there? Oh, they have
hang
a thing where they can walk around.
I'm following him.
Kitty, kitty.
That was. Why can't I not think of his name right now? Curry.
Curry.
Yeah, that's Curry.
Zach stuff for the $5 hair super chat. He said, "Happy Christmas this year, everyone."
What cats are down there?
Thank you, Zach. Dog one said, "Beez, have y'all tried the guns that you can practice inside the house? Well made? Question mark. I haven't." Bill Doyle said, "I have one. My cousin has one of the hairless Sphinx." Yeah, I've been sneezing and blowing my nose.
There's a husky.
Oh yeah, that's kitty. Meow.
Cat.
Cat.
Yeah.
It's a kitty. Where's the cool looking one?
I'm getting there. Unless she runs.
Zach, Mrs. Beez is in Atlanta at Families. Gareth said, "I got some cool cats. One is a lion, one is a cheetah, and one is a leopard." Gareth lives in South Africa.
Cheeto.
Cheeto. Oh, look how cool that cat is. Look at his coloring. Look at that. Isn't that the coolest coloring? Show his rump.
Show his rump?
Yeah, it's where all the spots are. Yeah, look at that. He is so cool. Doesn't he have like blue or green eyes? Oh, the kitty.
Say hi.
Hi, family.
Yes, I'm live on chat right now.
Hello, chat.
Hi.
Chat.
That'd be my family.
Disappointment.
Oh, I found another cat.
Kitty.
Here is. You have a cat.
It's a kitty. Jungle Cat in the chat. What do you rate the Civivi button lock Elementum? I think the button lock Elementum is a fantastic knife.
Black cat is Karma.
Black cat Karma.
Is Willow still outside? Is Willow still outside?
Ben, I would definitely recommend the Civivi button lock Elementum. I love that knife. It's a great knife.
Oh yeah, he already found me. He's right here. I'm on a hunt for the other two.
I use this one as a comparison knife all the time. It's just a great all-around EDC. Good steel, hollow ground blade.
Oh. I'm going to show another cool gadget.
We like gadgets.
You like gadget.
Oh, that's how we can do it. That's about as big as I can make the screen. Or, well, no. Let's see. I have more options. Let's see.
Look at that gadget.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's a inside lettuce and stuff grower. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know where
Wagner said, no, the first version where it's only the button, not the second version. Oh yeah, the first version that locks open and locks shut. That one's really nice. It's a good size.
I'm just huffing it up the stairs.
We the people said, "What's the Vosti discount code on Amazon again?" That code was only good for a few days, man.
I don't think there's a cat in here. Yeah. Yeah.
Chef Rocky said there was hydroponics. Splitting Slices said, "Show the good stuff, Queen."
Cat. That is the good stuff.
It's lettuce. Did they get to see the whole tower and the whole thing?
Yeah. That was like one of 3 that they have.
I couldn't tell if you were on the whole screen or not. I'm trying to make a new layout. Let's see. Add an item.
Where is the other cat?
Camera slot. Okay. I'm working on adding a whole thing here. Whoops.
The bathroom.
Add an item. Camera slot.
I don't know. I'm missing 2.
How many cats do they have?
5.
Oh, wow.
I'm missing Simon, who is their seal point, and then their calico. So now I'm really out of breath. Or from walking around. God.
Okay, I'm making a whole new view here. I just figured out how to do it.
Yeah, she's got like 3 of those growers. She's got like 2 or 3 of them upstairs, 1 of them in the basement. Then like there's a tomato thing on one of the tables. I just want to know where the other cats are.
So they can grow tomatoes year round.
Yeah, and lettuce.
Lettuce what?
Lettuce, right?
Milan sup brotated chip. Milan Lave, good to see you. Milan said, "Hey, Mrs. Beez."
Hello.
Attorney Bailey. What's up, Attorney Bailey? Merry Christmas. He said, thought about getting that lettuce grower. It looks pretty cool. Does it have water in it? Is that what it is? Hydroponics?
Yeah, so like the box at the bottom has water and there's like a mister. And then there's apparently an app that attaches to it and it tells you like what it needs.
That's
And all you really have to do is like trim the what are those things called? Roots.
Ever Evolving said, wonder what's in the basement. You see where everybody's minds went when you saw some hydroponics.
And bite. And a thing that you run on, elliptical. I still don't know who the other cats are.
You having fun down in Hotlanta?
Sure, what I would really like is a good night's sleep.
Oh, yeah. You sleeping on the floor?
No. I'm sleeping in a very small bed.
Oh.
With my grandma. Who also sleeps in the middle of the bed. And snores.
I kind of slept in the middle of the bed a little bit last night.
Mainly,
I didn't sleep in the middle of the bed, but I did lay my arm out.
You slept in the middle of the bed.
That's what I did, is I laid my arm out.
Don't like those people.
Did any of the cats sleep with you guys?
Well, Curry came in a couple times in the night, got into the bathroom, drank out of the toilet, and then tried to get in the cupboard door. So he kept like pawing at it. So it just made a bunch of noise. And then who came in? Simon came in and put his nose in my face. That was fun.
Joe said the cop relative came over to stay, so they put everything else at a friend's house. Burning Stable Forge said, I can't even keep up. The chat's blowing up. Hey, dude, if you have a laptop or a computer or a desktop, you can use pop-out chat and it slows it down way big time. And also, if you put your finger on the chat, you can stop it and scroll, and then you can scroll at your leisure. So you have ways of controlling the chat. You can stop it and scroll down and then just slowly read on your own. But if you're on a laptop or a computer, you can hit the 3 little dots and do pop-out chat, and then you can make it half of your screen, and it slows it way down. Derek Frill said, Gareth, Dad said you're dumb. He's busy, but he's trying to help me learn how to voice to text. He can't see it because the text is too small on his phone. What kind of kitty is that exotic kitty? Said Jarvis.
It's a Bengal.
It's a Bengal. Not to be confused with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, so they have a black cat named Willow, orange cat named Curry. Simon is the seal point. Willow is the calico. Cheeto is the Bengal. Was that 5?
I think
And then
so.
Boomer is their Husky.
Ever Evolving says, I watch the feed on my TV and run the chat on my phone.
Yeah, a bagel.
A bagel.
Extra toasty.
The crazy shade of winter. So Sunday here, Mrs. Beez, it's going to be like 67, and then it's going to drop like 30 or 40 degrees overnight. Something crazy.
It's also supposed to be like freezing rain on Monday.
On the Edge said, I just got that today, Beez. Which one? Did you get the Orion? Is their bingle chatty?
Yeah, very. Especially when everyone goes to bed. Their orange cat's real chatty too. They're battling.
On the Edge got the blue Orion.
They're battling in the hallway.
This one,
my mom just said the favorite words. What in the world?
What in the world? Mrs. B's uncle says that. And I told him the other day, I said, I've caught myself saying that on videos.
Yeah, now everyone in the family does, and it drives me nutty. Is it supposed to rain on Monday?
I'm not sure.
Because if it is, I think we might stay longer.
Is that... Well, I know it's... I don't know. I'll have to look.
It's either Sunday or Monday. It's just freezing rain, I thought.
But if it's freezing rain, that's usually not bad to drive in.
We're going to stay forever. You're on your own.
Oh, no.
Never coming back.
Let me see. What's the daily forecast? I was just there. Sunday, rain. Monday, 20%. It doesn't look like we're going to get much Monday. Knife Wife said our calico is super chatty. Super chatty.
Their calico is I'm going to hang out on the screened-in porch all day and don't touch me, don't talk to me, leave me alone.
We used to have a tortoise shell at the farm, and we had a stove in the garage, and he would get up real close to the stove and singe the hair off of his tail as he walked past it. You know how cats wrap their tail around stuff when they walk past it?
Yeah.
Well, he would get real close to it for warmth, and literally you could smell burning cat hair from his tail.
Ew.
Yeah, it stunk.
That's a fun one.
Did you guys open gifts?
Yes.
Did your brother get anything cool?
Yeah.
Did he get a knife?
Yes. Jill really likes the one that you gave her.
Oh, does she?
She said, any other ones you want to get rid of, go ahead and send her way.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if she liked knives or not.
Yeah.
I figured that would be a perfect for opening packages and stuff.
Yeah.
You got to go get your brother's knife and show him what we gave your brother for Christmas.
That's downstairs. And if I go downstairs, I'm just going to watch the stupid videos that they're watching.
Oh. Steinman said, Beez, I have a TS Prof Pioneer. Can I get away with using a Klein angle finder? Or should I save up for the TS Prof Axicube T2 angle finder, which is about 100? An angle finder is an angle finder. I think you're just fine using what you've got. Dark Ginger's in the hive. One of our cats jumped over a candle. He never went near the table ever again, said Christopher Wheeling. Gunner said, you're thinking Ohio freezing rain. Atlanta freezing rain is a completely different animal. Downed power lines is the least of the problems. In Atlanta, if they get an inch of snow, it probably shuts down the city.
Probably.
What's this called? Burl micarta, somebody said? Burl rag micarta said Evolving. I really like this one. It's like,
all right, Libby.
You going?
Yep, I'm gonna go hang out with family, I reckon.
Okay.
Because her mom comes into town tomorrow.
Oh. Okay. Chef Rocky wants you to know he got socks from his mom.
Well, I would like Chef Rocky to know I'm not wearing any socks.
Oh.
And top dog, diggity dog. Doo-doo. Okay,
Okay.
I'm off.
Have fun.
Bye. Goodbye,
Bye.
everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Hope you got a lot of good stuff. Hope your pillow is cold. You know, all the good stuff. All right.
Okay.
2 towels.
Toodles. That was Mrs. Beez, ladies and gentlemen. Chef Rocky said, I don't do socks ever. Really? Burning Sable said, down here in the South, we don't do well with any freezing weather. Love this sound. NFK20 said, this weather makes my shoulder hurt. When I was younger, feel blown out along with my upper chest. Yeah, Top Dog, I really do like these scales, man. They're just so cool. I like all the different variation. It's like camo, but not camo, but camo, but not camo. Has all kinds of color in it. You put a light on it. Look at that. That really shows the color. Check that out. This is the Vostede Psyop. Check that out. This is some of my most favorite one of my most favorite micarta designs ever. It's just makes me want to carry this knife. Dark Ginger said YouTube is making us watch 3 ads instead of 2 now. Lame. It's the Psyop. Dog One said. Yeah, they are very, very cool. There's like this hidden hint of purple. It's more so on one side than the other. Yeah, look at that. How's that for some texture vision? Look at that. Has some green. It's just so cool. Burning, this is the Vostede Psyop. Here's a link where you can check out the different Psyops right here in the chat. And go. YouTube Premium, no ads, worth every penny, said Raybo. Christopher said, does it look any different under UV? You know, that's a good question. I'm curious. Does this have UV? I think it does. Let's see. No, I don't think so. No, not really. Pretty sure that's a true UV. It's showing up the oh, let's see. Oh yeah, it's UV. Look at my watch. UV makes those hands on my G-Shock glow like nobody's business. Look at that. Jeez, it charges them. Carrie can't unsee it on the handle. No UV on this one. No, it's on my list along with so many more, said Sky Racer. Ben said, yo, I love the look of the Vostede Martin 330, but I don't have enough money for it right now. Have any other recommendations? How much is the Vostede? How much is this one? Like 129? Who was it? Somebody sent me an email that you can get a spider coat. Matter of fact, let me look and see if it's still there before I tell you. Let me check real quick. Let me see if this knife is still the sale price that I saw it as. Stand by. You know what? You can get a Spyderco Manix 2 lightweight for $133 right now. That raccoon with the dune blade is awesome, said we the people. Where's the dune raccoon with the dune blade? Did I have that one? Let me see. I think I did. It sounds familiar. Let me turn my light on here so I can see what I'm doing. Maybe I don't. What is this? Oh, here you go. Look at this. Speaking of the dune blade, here's the Martin 330 with the dune blade. Look at that. That milling. Whoo, yeah. Ever Evolving said, I became an instant big fan of the Burl Rag micarta and new Matrix micarta. Loving the companies are stepping outside the box for scale materials. It makes knives feel a little more custom. Dark Ginger said, my boss is obsessed with Benchmade, but I convinced him to pick up a Civivi. He got the Vision FG. He's obsessed with it. I do. Soggy Bottom just got his first Dune recently. The Kansept flank, very nice. Ben said, I want a Martin 330 so bad. Save up for it, man. we had a discount code. Was that last week? We had a discount code for him. Copper Dune is a knockout, in my opinion, said Ever Evolving. It is really a really nice colorway. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, like this one right here, the Fenrir. We have 15% off of this dude. It's a premium. Look at that. I just can't get over this milling. The milling is so good. It feels fire, as people said. Oh, you know what? Something I haven't done. Lost track of time with our guest there. Let me check this out real quick. Let's go over here and see what's happening, people. And then we'll switch gears. Let's see what's happening on Blade Binge. Ooh, Devo has a knife. I have a knife from Blade Binge that's coming out on January 9th. I think it's called a Saloon, I think. Soggy Bottom said, how well does it hold up to use? Well, I mean, I haven't done anything crazy with it, so I couldn't tell you, but it's a top liner lock, so it should be just fine. Ginger Fisher said, just wish the Fenrir came in full frag. It does come in full frag. I have 2 Fenrirs in full frag. So, yes, sir. It comes in full frag. A couple different colors of full frag. Daniel said, I got my lanyards on Blade Binge. Saloons are out everywhere. Many people have released theirs, said Bill Doyle. Really? So the Blade Binge Saloon, it will be coming out January 9th. I wonder if Blade Binge Shop. I wonder if they have an ad for it over there. Let me look. Bear with me, people. Blade Binge Shop. I'm going to the wrong website. Blade Binge Shop. Okay, just looking. Saloons are out. Blade Binge time. That blade coating has a nice lasting effect. Do you have a tenable shard? I do have a tenable shard. It's still in the box. So the Saloon, I don't think they've got pictures of it yet. Nope, there's no pictures on there yet. But going back over to Blade Binge, let me see. Can you guys see what I'm seeing? Yes, you can. Oh my gosh, my screen got super tiny. I don't like that. Oh my, give me just a minute, people. Oh my gosh. I'm having to remove some of those custom screens that I made so I can see what I'm doing. It made my screen tiny. Oh my goodness. So anyway, this is Blade Binge for you newbies. This is where you can go and buy and sell knives on the secondary market. Ken said, I really like the saloon that Urban EDC has an exclusive. I haven't even seen them. Are you seeing Binge? Said It's Dog One. I'm working on it. There's the Binge. See what pops up on the marketplace. Urban EDC has some really nice stuff. Well, there. Speaking of the devil, there's a ProTech Urban EDC Sagai High Runt 5 in Magna Cut. That's California legal, isn't it? There's a Miguron Moriarl titanium. Benchmade gold class. Benchmade bug out. S535BK. Vero isotope. The isotope looks nice. Fermforge Archbishop 3.0. Danielson said that's mine. Ken said yes. Fermforge Stinger. The Stinger is really cool. I would like it if they had a Stinger XL. The Stinger is kind of small. Gavco Oddity flash sale. El Medicina said I definitely need to get me a blingy gold knife someday. Josh, what's up, Josh? He said happy new NAF Beez and Nutty NAF fam. Bradley said living in California with those short blades would suck. I think it only has to be short if it's an OTF, right? Poikilo. Is that how you say that? Poikilo, the tuna mini. Attention to detail. What else we got going on here? Demco Shark Cub for $220. Spyderco Sage 5. Rex 121. That's some steel that I still want. I want to get me some Rex 121, definitely. The Vosti Gavco Leopard looks great. Was that Sticks, said Dark Ginger? I don't know. Let's go to page 3 and see what we see on page 3. 2 inches and under for autos. Devo Knives Lush. TPK exclusive titanium. Look at that. Brand new Lush. Still in the package. A. Purvis. I don't have any A. Purvis knives. There's a Mini Momo and a Dragonfly. Mini Momo, $75. Bradley said my OTFs are 4 inch. That's a big OTF. A Lothar Revealer. Doc Schiffer Field Grade Recon Magna Cut. Jake Hoback knives. That's a pretty nice looking knife. It looks like a smaller knife though. It's not a bad thing. Just depends on size of your hands. Vosteed Psyop. That's a 3 inch for $140. The Psyop is just such a good knife. There's a leak. Oh my gosh. With turquoise show scales. Oh my goodness. $430 for a Kershaw leak. Wowza. Ken said no limits for regular folders in California, except in some cities like LA. The Christmas edition Mini Momo has thumb studs. Love it. Hook said, I've never had a Lothar, but they remind me of Ned Foss, which reminds me of Mall Knives. Lothar and Ned Foss, I think, are the same company. They come in the exact same packaging. Skiff Asylum LMAX Stonewash Blade. Wow. 15 hundo. Look at the milling work on that knife. That's addicted to blades. Wow, look at that. That's fancy. Herman Knives. That's another knife company I want to start checking out. I'm going to check out me some Hermans. I checked out some Hermans that Neves brought with him to Blade Show. Flash sale, Commando. Wow. SLT Integral, $2,800. Oh my. Wow. Bradley said the PSYOP regulars in his shopping cart. Rare Spyderco Paramilitary 2 copper. That'd be a heavy one. There's a Tri-Stash V2 dark mode. That's a good looking knife. Can't go wrong with that diamond pattern. Sharp by Design Caviso Mini Tempest. Giant Mouse Ace Biblio. Cold Steel 8010. The 8010 is a big knife. If you want a big old chonkarooski, get you an 8010 because they are big. They're chunkarooscos. There you go. S35VN 8020.5. $125. That sounds like a good price. Sounds pretty good. All right, we'll come back to them. Now let's see, what can I do to make my screen go back to the way it was? There we go. Jeez, my screen was so small. Cali knife laws are weird. Dog One said it's funny. I'm looking at Beez's binge and I tried to move it. Go back. Yeah, Bradley, 125 sounds good for S35VN 8020.5. Let's see, 947. My phone's going nuts. Let me see what's going on here. Make sure something's not happening. My son, I don't know why my son would be sending me chats while I'm live, other than he's just sending me pictures of stuff. Bank of America employees charged for arranging a drug gathering. Oh my gosh. What knives did you guys get for Christmas? I'm gonna run upstairs and grab a different kind of eye drops that aren't so thick. But I want to know what knives you bought yourself for Christmas, or what knives you got the last week, what came in, or maybe it's still lingering in your shopping cart. Where? Oh, come on. There we go. A new Best Tech showed up in the mail today. Thomas said I didn't get anything for Christmas. Demco is having a huge sale right now, up to 40% off, said Ever Evolving. Experience said I don't buy used Demco, just way too many fakes out there. Burning said I got a World War II era Japanese made friction folder, really cool piece. Baird Carter got a shirt and a hoodie. Okay. People said I got a Kaiser titanium sheepdog picked up off of Neves. Oh, very nice. I can't believe he finally got rid of that. I'm not getting rid of mine. I'm keeping mine. Hook said I'm waiting on a for sale fixed blade, and I got a Fintizo Rook. Poison Dart got a Miguron Valona. Tim Titus got a Kaiser Momo for Christmas. Chef said, Voo fam, sup, rotated chip. What's up, Voo? What's up, bro? My SHOT Show 2026, bud. Josh Wood said, looking at the Kaiser Mini Grouper would be my first Kaiser and top liner lock. Is that still a good option? Yeah, the Mini Grouper is a good knife. The Mini Grouper kind of has the same profile as the Sage 6. A little bit taller blade on the Mini Grouper. It's over there in a case. Christopher said, I didn't get any knives for Christmas, but I did get one for my brother. CJRB Sasaya. He liked mine, so I got him one of his own. Absolutely fantastic. Matthew said, Kaiser Christmas Drop Bear and a Drop Bear 2. Very nice. Zach Stuff said, SHOT Show, you say? Yes, Zach. Me and Voo fam will be at SHOT Show, bro. Jay Corskadden said, my Chavez Redemption Street is arriving on Monday. Congratulations. Shaw Matt said Kaiser Spitfire with polished DLC and original 2, titanium DLC, and Remet Sharp Leopard, although those are combo Christmas birthday thing. Hey, combo away, dude. KR Knives got a Ferromonster Urban Grip for Christmas. Very nice. Candy Dillinger got a Heretic Medusa and a Heretic Pariah. Wow. Baron Carter said, does the Sage 6 have a compression lock? Yes, it has compression lock. Top liner lock, whatever you want to call it. This one is carbon fiber with S90V of the CPM variety. Dark Ginger said, why don't more brands make 6-inch or longer blades? Probably because a lot of people don't carry a 6-inch blade. Dog One got a Devo Growler XL and a Kaiser Feist titanium hook. James got the Kestrel with Timascus inlays and a pocket clip. He got this one right here, which is my favorite, Remet. All DLC blade, DLC handle, Timascus inlays. This thing is just flat out gorgeous. Stephen Park said, I got an Easy Bake oven. It's a joke for my wife. I burn everything in the oven. Oh, that's great. Bradley said, I'm loving my S35VN Recon 1 Tonto. I got it for myself. Heck yeah, dude. That's a good knife. We the People said something and it went away. Thomas Wheeler said, I need me some Remet. Vu said, I look forward to see what Remet has for SHOT Show. I know. Me and Vu Fam are going to be running the Remet booth at SHOT Show 2026 in Vegas. We'll be showing off the new stuff. We the People said the steel on blades over 5 inches is very costly. Zach, are you going to SHOT Show? I've never been. Is it in Vegas every year? See what else did I carry? I've taken most of the knives out of my pockets. Oh yeah, there you go. This dude is a complete winner. Love this knife. Vosteed Porcupine. It's also a compression lock, top liner lock. It's a fantastic knife. It's a great user. I really do like it. I've cut a lot with it, you know, just everyday style cutting. Dark Ginger said 3.5-inch knives are costly. Andy Dillinger's waiting on his Katsu. Gregory Witt bought himself a Kaiser Drop Bear Fix 3 in 1095 with the black coating and black micarta scales. Very nice. Gunner said, I think the last time SHOT Show was not in Vegas was 2009. It was in Orlando. Hook said, I have that one, but with the Dune blade and hardware. Yeah, this is the poor man's Rosie. And when I look at it, it just reminds me of the profile of a Rosie. The way the blade looks. FZ Toy said, I'm waiting on an after the holiday win. Dog One said, gave 2 penguins, 2, and Vosteed Porcupine as gifts. Beez just mentioned Porcupine. I gave my brother a knife, my sister a knife, my other sister a knife, my brother-in-law a knife, my sister-in-law a knife, my son a knife, my nephew a knife. I gave a lot of knives for Christmas, obviously. Hook said, everyone I have let handle that knife has said it's one of the most comfortable knives they've held. It is comfy, dude. It's very comfy. Kenneth said, you said it once, you said it twice, you said it 1,000 times. Everyone should have a penguin. I finally got mine, got the ice cream one. Do I lose my man card? No, you don't. Everybody should have a penguin. I didn't say what kind of penguin. There's a really cool Arctic Storm penguin frame lock on Amazon. It's a Caviso version. It's really nice looking. Puppy's doing something. Burning Stable said, you get a knife, you get a knife, you get a knife, you get a knife, you get a knife. Waiting till tax season to get me something shiny and new, said Jen Blaze. Ooh, yeah. B, did you give a Band-Aid with each gift knife? No, but you know what? I should have. I should have put a Band-Aid in each box. I really should have. Tell you what, if you want to get someone a really nice knife, get them one of these things. The Eagle Strike. This thing is the bee's knees. How do you like the Glide Lock Penguin? What is your favorite penguin if I need to get one? The Glide Lock's hard to beat, man. I mean, I like a good old traditional. I like them all. I like this one right here is the TPK version, and this one is a frame lock, and it's just smooth as butter. Look at that. Look how smooth that is. Just so smooth. And then here's the Glide Lock. You can't go wrong with Glide Lock. Chef Rocky said, I cooked for Oprah and worked for her personal chef, Chef Art Smith. Wow. Yeah, the Glide Locks are so good, Zach. It's just, they're just so comfortable in your hand. Like the studs, if you will. Sky Racer said, I ordered the Eagle Strike and Cryo, just waiting on the delivery. Very nice. James said, I gave my brother the Mini Penguin jigged titanium M390 blade exclusive. Ooh. Fred said, Beez, out of all the different crossbar locks, what is your favorite? Dude, there's so many crossbar locks. I'm a big fan of crossbar locks. I really like crossbar locks. As long as it's smooth and works like it's supposed to, you know, there's just so many crossbar locks. Jeez. I mean, the Glide Lock is a crossbar lock too. That's essentially what it is. It's a crossbar lock. Hey, Vu got a new laptop for Christmas. You want to come up and say hi? Come here. Come on. Come here, say hi. Come on. But which one works best of them all? Fred the Lug wants to know which one works best. Gosh, dude, there's just so many good crossbar locks out there. I know. You want loving. I know, puppy. Fred the Lug said, but which one works best? I don't know. Hello, puppy. Vu said his old laptop died on him. Baird Carter said the one I have in my hand. Happy Cake Holiday Cheers Maker said Dog One. The puppy somehow is still clean. I've managed to keep him from rolling in deer poop. We the People said a crossbar lock varies, not just the brand to brand, but knife to knife. Rolf, GTSY, hope Santa was kind. Clutch lock, said Justin Pauly. Yeah, you can't go wrong with a good clutch lock from Kaiser. Chef Rocky said, Josh, where do you live? I'm going to have a knife thing soonish. Washington. He lives in Penub, Everett, Washington. Bogey is joined. Chef Rocky said, it seems like an awful lot of messages are getting flagged for being inappropriate, a lot more than normal. Forge said, what's a clutch lock? A clutch lock is when you have a crossbar lock that's adjustable, where it has five holes where you can adjust it. So a clutch lock is an adjustable crossbar lock. So you can adjust the tension of the Omega springs. That's what makes it a clutch lock. I'll show you an example of one here in a minute when the pup gets down. But on the inside, you can move the Omega springs closer or farther away from the pivot to make it more or less tension. So if you have like neuropathy or nerve issues or dexterity issues, you can adjust it to your liking. Zach said that happened last week on some live stream, Chef Rocky. Beez, I got Duluth pants for Christmas. Oh, poppin', dude. Duluth fire hose stretch pants are the best thing since sliced bread. They're so good. Congratulations on the Duluth. Now you can carry as many knives as I do. Tim Titus said the crossbar lock on my tenable Fenrir is great. Yeah, I have tenable. They have the adjustable crossbar locks too. Clutch lock is technically Kaiser's name. They're the ones that came out with it, but other companies have copied it. VooFam said, useless fact, I named it. It was named by Mr. Voo himself. Stable said, my live had 12 people in this week. It was fun. Dude, live streams are very fun. Oh gosh. Dude, what are you doing? I'm being accosted. Oh, Voo got flagged. Dude, what are you doing right now? Bro, I'm trying to stream. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? I don't know. You need your own chair, man. You're gonna have to get out, and you're wallering me to death. You want to get up in your mama's chair? You want to get up in here? You want to get up here? Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to give you your own chair, bro. I don't know what you want. Oh, jeez. Are you about to poop your pants? Folks, there's going to be a brief intermission. I think he's telling me he's about to poop his pants. So if someone comes in, let him know that. My gosh, he's crawling into my soul. Okay, you guys look at knives. We're going to run outside real quick before he poops his tail. Jeez. My goodness. What are you trying to... Did Tiny Tim fall in the well? Hold on. Okay, go potty. Wait. Door's locked. I don't know if you guys can hear me up here or not. Come on, mister. Let's go. Don't be getting into mischief. Here I come, boys and girls. In the back. Knives. Knives. Okay. What else do I have? What else is in my pocket? What's this? I've got the Vosteed Thunder Beast. And boy, you're just being needy. You're he's trying to figure out where his MOM is. And I've been carrying this dude from We Knife, which is just, oh, so good. It's the Burr 15. The Burr 15 from We. Beautiful jungle wear fat carbon fiber. Beezblades edition. Would you just look at that? I mean, just look at it. El Medicina said, I got that Corgi V for my brother-in-law yesterday. Ooh, very nice. Kenneth. He said, my wife got me a Holmes and Hadfield knife display case for Christmas with an extra drawer. Maybe that's her way of saying more knives, ? Dude, those are so nice. I want a Holmes and Hadfield. I just don't have anywhere to put it where it could be on display. Wee. Josh said, let's hope she doesn't expect that extra drawer to be hers. Burning Stable said, I wonder how they get there. My cart is so smooth that being production stuff can be tricky to work with. Crawford Jason said, don't forget to high five that like button. So I carried the Burr 15 amongst the other ones that I've been pulling out of my pockets. What's in this pocket? I have the Arc Pro. The Olate. Is that what it's called? The Arc Pro? Yeah, the Arc Pro in all of its Arc Pro-ness. I've been carrying that. Have my little Victorinox 580 that I carry 365 days a year. So, okay, we're going to do a slow controlled burn, okay? Let me get some iPivot lube and take a drink, and we're going to do a slow controlled burn. Nobody hurry. Take your time. Let me know what you're flipping or flicking or what you carried today or what you have on your person or what you had on your person today. Come on, baby, turn the lights down low. She has a drawer of her own, said Kenneth. Rugen said they missed out on a good A10 joke by not calling it the Burt 30. Yep, you're right. Love the A10. They used to fly over my house. I grew up near Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Paul had a Vision FG, got his son an Axial Shift V3 Tonto for Christmas. I think he likes it. Told him to give it to me if he doesn't. Josh Wood with the Civivi Wavern. Christopher Williams said today's carry was the Aurora Knife and Tool Hive Mind. Very nice. I like the way you think. What did you all carry today? Vucata carried a Holtzbruck Kissa today. If you don't know, look it up, Beez. I'm gonna have to after we do this. Dark Ginger, Cold Steel Luzon Large for sale practical, Ned Foss Cougar, Ridge Mini Slip, and a custom Zippo in an M&P 9. Justin Pauly, a Kunwu Gringo Vertilock. Ramsey Silent carried a Leatherman Arc Sog Power Pint 80-20.5 Aus 10. Spyderco Bodacious S30V. CRKT Obake Fixed Blade. Outdoor Element Neck Knife. Olight Mini 2 Ultra. Rovivon Aurora 4 in a Zippo Bit Kit. Kenneth Williamson carried a Penguin Glide Lock. Very nice. Poison Dart with the Victorinox. Matt Maurer, the Fenrir with the Damascus blade is by far my favorite on the table. He's talking about this one right here. JD Dog Tag said, gave one of my daughters a Yonder and the other 3 Vision FG. James D with a Kaiser Retro. Rugen Music, a TRM Neutron 2. Trauma with a Griptilian and a Matriarch 2. Steinman carried his Cold Steel Raha 3 today. Put a lanyard with the skull bead off my Lothar Lich King on it. Also carried the Raccoon. Fred the Lug's playing with the Civivi Vision FG and a Spyderco Shaman right now. During the day, I was playing with the Edgy Bladeworks Astral Custom. Burning said, I had my first folder I ever made, BSF folder with buffalo horn scales. Raybo, Spyderco Tenacious, and M4. Mr. Ken Faulkner, or otherwise known as Ken Faulkner, carried the Kunwu Padre and the Cold Steel Finwolf. FZ Toy with a P30L. Shaw Matt, a Kansept Anomaly, and my Arc Pro tonight. Stephen Parks with the Cold Steel 8015. It's a big one. Richard Randall carried an Agile Peregrine Falcon. Tim Titus, currently have my Tenable Fenrir crossbar lock version, Spyderco Paramilitary 3 in S45VN, and an Olight Baton 4. Ginger Fisher, Green Micarta, Hedgehog, and a Slugger OTF. Byron K with a Kaiser UT2 quick change and a Sugar House Knife Syndicate. Jackalope. Bradley Swaney carried his M. What's up, EDC Co? Ed Co? Matt Moore carried a Kershaw Brawler today. Bradley Swaney, the MSI and Recon 1. Matthew Kapala, the Kaiser Christmas Drop Bear and Through Night Titanium Keychain. Dark Ginger said, anybody carrying an Olight? We've had a couple people say they were carrying an Olight. I carried an Olight today. Jim Miller carried a Protec Cambria, QSP Spearhog, and a T-Kel Warren EDC. Barrett Carter, Vosteed Vombat with his Arkfeld Ultra. Very nice. Very, very nice. Sean Rathbone, the Kubi Taurus, and a Sig Sauer P365X. Sippy Dog, a Benchmade 710, and a Case Copper Lock. On the Edge said, hey, Beez, was that Remet you showed early a Kestrel? Yes, it was. And if you're thinking about getting it, make sure you let me know, and I'll send you my link. This is the Kestrel. This is the one in DLC. Mr. Fancy Pants. Burning Stable said, I want the Olight Pro so bad. Chef Rocky carried your mom today. Oh, snap. Kenneth Williamson said, got my baton. Bradley Swaney said, I carry an Olight on my keychain every day. Oh, yeah. Never leave home without it. I have one on my keychain as well. The one that just it's magnetic. It snaps off. Ricardo, a Vosteed Croc, blue aluminum and carbon fibre scales. Christopher Wheeling said, oh yeah, I carried an Olight, whatever they called the early release version of what would be called the Arc Pro Light in production. That'd be the Arkfeld, I would guess. On the Edge said, nope, I got it. It's beautiful, brother. Much recommended. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Doobie-doobie-doo. Matthew said, Beez, what's that knife with the reindeer? Second from the right. This one right here is the Vosteed Mini Nightshade. Fantastic little lightweight EDC with a lot of blade for its size. Kenneth said, I got my eye on the Kershaw Bel Air XL. Raybo has the ITHX Olight on his keychain. Rory said, Kaiser nice guy with the red rich light scales, the Nitro V blade. Oh, very nice. Jin Blaze said, dang, that's color change. Isn't that cool? This is a fantastic everyday carry. Like if you're just wearing some super light shorts, or you don't like or don't want a heavy knife for the day, you won't know it's in your pocket, but it for its size, it has a lot of blade. Like here's the Vosteed, here's the Martin 330. And if you put them pivot to pivot, see how much blade this has? It's a lot of blade in a smaller knife. What did you carry, Zach? Oh, he didn't say. He's saying hi. EDC 77 is a Civivi Klingman and an Arc Pro Light. Jeremy Mounts carried the Fenrir Carbon Fibre, a titanium liner lock, and a beater, a Kershaw leak. Good old Kershaw leak. The question is, does your Kershaw leak still have the tip? I've seen so many people with a Kershaw leak that has the tip broke off. Matthew said, I didn't expect to be into Christmas knives, but I really started looking into them last few weeks. The SRM blue one was really nice. Dude, this one I've had for 2 or 3 years. I don't know, but it's one of my faves. I think it's the 255L. I think it's my favorite knife from them. Richard Meyer said, one Kansept Main Street crossbar lock knife, a black micarta handle, 3.36 inch rose gold coated 154 cm blade, a Glock 29 10 mil, and an Arkfeld Pro. Clayton Pierce said, Merry Christmas, everyone. James said, I have 2 leaks, tips intact. Josh said that SRM is a banger. It really is, dude. What's your all-time favorite knife that you own? Burning Stable said. It moves around. I mean, if I had to go to one in particular, I would probably, just because of how much I spent on it, would be one of my Sabenzas, just because how much I spent on them. My favorite knife changes, changes from time to time. But my Sabenzas they're my big spenders. Chef Rocky got 3 Christmas knives from Blade Runner Outpost today. Kaiser. Ooh, very nice. The CJRB Sasaya is a highly underrated shill-in cutter, said Raybo. Steinman said, I forgot to mention I carried the Kaiser Trestle White Mountain Knives exclusive Christmas knife yesterday. Crystallized titanium. Very nice. Chef Rocky said, I do love that Tonto. I do too, man. I'm torn between this and the classic. I like the classic one, like 1 point more. Just this knife shape overall is just so good. It's hard to beat. It's just so good. But here are 3 very carried knives for me in 2026. Steven said QSP Leopard today and Sharp by Design Derecho Hawkbill yesterday. Oh yeah, I got to check out the Sharp by Design Derecho for a little bit and send it back. Richard Meyer said, I love SRMs. Got my son-in-law one for Christmas. Best crossbar locks in my opinion. Dude, they're some of the smoothest operating crossbar locks. I don't know what it is about them or how they're so extremely smooth. You know how a lot of crossbar locks have a lot of tension, because it's like riding along the tang. I don't know what it is they did inside there, but it's just so incredibly smooth. Thumbhole design is less desirable by me, said FZ Toy. Josh said, Ginger, it's totally worth the $13.99 price tag to get YouTube ad free. You'll never look back. TKL Night Stalker, People the Wee said, TKL Night Stalker, Titanium Paramilitary 2, and a Shaman. Chef Rocky said, I didn't know you have both. I bought this one in 2026, and I bought this one in 2025. These were my Blade Show buys, my big Blade Show buys. 2025 and 2026. Dark Ginger said, picked up a Next Tool K30 multi-tool. It's basically a Swiss Army multi-tool with extra bits and a crossbar lock. What's the other one? This one right here was a gift to me from Top Dog, and my goodness, this 15V, I would love to have a lot more. I've got gunk on it. This knife's been used a lot since I got it. It needs degunkified. It's sticky. But this thing is an absolute laser. It is a laser beam. Mike, I have not sharpened it. I have not had to do anything to it, and I have cut so much with it. It definitely, where's my alcohol? It definitely is some good stuff. The 15V steel is so good. Don't I have some alcohol? Where's my bottle of 90 proof? Where's some good 90 proof when you need it? Or at least some of my little cleaner. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Some lens wipes. That'll work. Mitten said, Beez, are you a time traveler? You said bought that knife in 2026. Oh, I'm okay. 2024 and 2025. I'm already prepared for 26. See the word same was flagged, Chef Rocky said. On the Edge said, I have two 15V Manix 2 if someone wants one. Really? No kidding. On the Edge has two of them. There we go. There we go. I buy these things at you get like a 500 pack. They're great for cleaning off a knife and your glasses. This one's a beast. I find it kind of chunky. You know, it's really comfortable in your hand, but it's a little chunky in the pocket. It's definitely a workhorse. And these Eagle Strikes are so good. They're really nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Eagle Strikes. Eagle Claw. Matter of fact, I think one of these would probably be good to show you what the adjustableness looks like. So let me see if I can show you on screen what we're talking about when we say clutch lock. So let's turn some extra light on up here. Okay, on the inside of the scales here, this is a crossbar lock, right? If you look, let me get this at the right angle. That's going to be the hard part. If you look, oh, almost. Let's see. See those little holes right there? This one has 3. Some have more, some have less, but that is where you can adjust the Omega spring on the inside to be a little tighter or a little looser for your preference. So if you pull it down and you feel like you have to pull it and it's too much pressure to pull, you can move it farther away from the pivot and it'll become easier to operate. Evolving said, when I think of Spyderco, I think of instantly modding. So I've been thinking about picking up the Manix XL, but OG Goat doesn't make scales for them yet. The Manix XL is too big for my hand because when I hold the Manix, anyone, I think, you have to be able to put the butt of the knife in your palm in order to operate the ball cage lock, right? The ball lock or whatever you call it. And if you can't seat it in the palm of your hand, you can't go like that. Well, the Manix 2 XL, it's out here like this. So when I try to push down on the crossbar, it just makes it slide out of my hand. So the Manix 2 is perfect. On the Edge said, my first fishing rod was the Eagle Claw Trailmaster. Still have it in my dad's. Tim Titus said, I like my Manix 2 XL. Great knife. Odd 21 Noise, said Josh. Matt Moore said, feel like that with every crossbar lock. Zach said, okay, got to run. Awesome to see everyone. Good luck on future giveaways. Thank you, Zach. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Barrett Carter said, very good explanation. Top Dog said, I have a Manix XL. I never carry it. Now the Manix 2, Manix 2, that's money. Zach sent 1 beezblades membership with a super chat. And let's see. Burning Stable Forge got the gift membership. Thank you, Zach. On the Edge with a $5 hair super chat. He said, just a little nutmeg for your eggnog. Top Dog's in the heezy. We're going to be giving away a premium Kansept knife tonight. I'm not going to tell you which one. Let's see just how many of these beautiful knives we can line up here. Everybody likes a little knife candy, an little knife eye candy. Knives are so fun to look at. You know what? These little feists, if you like a little front flipper, these feists are pretty cool for a little small lightweight knife. The old Kaiser feisty. The Olight and a Top Dog said the Olight and a premium Kansept. Yes, someone's going to win the top Olight giveaway of the Christmas season and a premium Kansept knife. So someone's going to be walking away with something really nice, really, really nice. Those LTD Ed Feists aren't sold out yet, said Foley. I don't know. Let me look here. Here's a link. Let me know, are the new Kaiser Feists available? Here's a link to Kaiser Feists, or it should take you pretty much there. Thank you, On the Edge. I really appreciate the $5 hairs. Got some Basti. Oh, that Basti's dirty. Needs cleaned. The Thunder Beast. Those are long knives. They take up a lot of space. Jeffrey said, just got my Daedalus Lab, which I believe is a Kansept. It's really nice. Chef Rocky said, mods are but earning our money today. I haven't seen, you must be, I don't know. I'm not seeing a whole lot on my end. You must be getting them really quick. Milan Labe said, I'm obsessed with the PSYOP. It's at the top of my wish list. The PSYOP is really good, dude. Top Dog said, off the hook giveaway. Bradley Swaney said, knives are great to collect, kind of expensive. Chef Rocky said, I'm paying attention. I appreciate it, man. We be ready for 2026. Bring it, Vosteed, Kaiser, and Kansept. You know, for a nice little carry, this dude isn't too bad either. And look at that really nice milling. The Kubert milling. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Let's see. Who do we kick off the table? Kansept's giving us a 15% promo code, so I got to make sure the new Kansepts are on there. Oh yeah, there's more room. Scooch in, people. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, there's always more room for some more knives. There's always room for a Kestrel. There you go. Yo, what's up, everyone? Did I miss anything? What's up, Buzz? Jeffrey said, what was that with the Kubert milling? A Corgi? Where'd it go? Where? What in the world? Where'd the Corgi go? I look. Oh, it's right here. Yep, the banker lot Corgi. It's one of the nicer looking ones. Has the dune. Nice little chunky Corgi. 14C 28 blade steel, baby. Look at that milling. There's a little texture vision for you. Shaw Matt said, my wanted me to get out of guitar collecting because it was so expensive, so I took up knives. Daniel said, would you trust the anchor lock with your life? With my life? I don't know that that would be a thing. As far as I know, it's a super durable. I've never heard any problems with it. You're talking about the V lock, right? Inside here. I mean, it's a super durable lock. I don't know that do I have any big ones? I have the Ankylo. The Ankylo is a chunky knife. That's the thing, is the ones that I find with the V lock tend to be chunkier. I think they have to make it thicker to have all the guts of the V lock in there. So they tend to be a little chunkier. Dark Ginger said, what's a V lock? It's the Vanker, V-A-N-C-H-O-R. The Vanker lock is what this right here. You push the pivot. So when it locks internally in the pivot, and you push the pivot. That's how you unlock it. You can also open it that way. Jeffrey said, I like them chunky. A lot of guts in a V, said Josh. Josh said, my bad. I saw earlier that you put down 2 hours away. I thought you were talking. Would you trust the ankle lock? Yeah, I mean, I don't have any reason not to. I've never heard anything negative about it. What kind of schmutz do I have on this blade? Is there any alcohol left on my wipey? I've used this. I've used this this Vosteed Psyop quite a bit too. I've carried it a lot. You know, my rotation typically, I usually have about 5 knives on me, and it's just kind of morphed that way. And people joke around and they'll say, "Oh, he probably has 5 on him," and it's gone from I carry more because I wanted experience to I feel weird if I don't have a good variety on me. Just because there's so many I want to carry, but you know, there's only so much room in your pockets, and I don't even notice the weight because I have a large tuchus to hold my pants up. Plus, I wear a belt. Buzz just ordered his first Vosteed, the Corgi 295 with the cool swirled micarta and dune blade. Can't wait to get it and try it out. Ooh, very nice. John Blackman bought a Spyderco Bodacious with the serrated S30V. Ever Evolving said, I think the Vanker lock is super dope. Kind of would be nice if they put a safety on them for accidental pressing with finger placement. Yeah, I don't know that that's a place. I don't know. I guess you could, if you know any knife, if you hold it wrong, just like the new the pinch lock, the Numb Knife Works. That one, it's a great design. But if I choke way up, like I'm going to cut cardboard, I activate both sides and it disengages. People said, I think I spend more time picking what knife I want to use than the time using it. Well, dude, that's the fun, right? That's what's so fun about this hobby. It's just all of the different options, and it's I can't remember. We were at families, and me and another guy or a couple guys were talking about some kind of cool gadget or something, and the ladies were kind of jealous because we have so many cool gadgets and stuff that, you know, that are out there. That's what we like. And I told him, I was like, you can get into the same thing. There's a lot of ladies in the knife world. They get into it. Once you start using knives, you know, it's the same way with Mrs. Beez. You know, she has quite a knife collection. You never know what she's carrying. What's up, Dan Stan? How you doing, man? Yeah, it's always a battle, but it's a fun battle, you know, to decide what you're going to carry. and all the different scales and styles and blade shapes and blade steels. Dan Stan said, I love the hobby, but I'm having a hard time feeding my addiction. Yeah. What's up, Geo Knife? How you doing? Geo Knife's in the hive. I have 2 knives that I'm overdue to show from Geo Knife. Where did my chat go? I don't know what it's doing. Thomas Gates said, I wish I had that problem. Yeah, picking out what you want to buy, you know, with what money, and whether it's more budget knives or more pricey knives. It's the man's version of makeup, said people. The hobby does take money. I mean, I couldn't imagine being a gun collector. I mean, I couldn't imagine what that. You must really be spending some cash if you're a gun collector. Jeez. I feel like that for a lot of people is going to be something that happens over time. Because, man, you're talking buckaroos there. Crawford said, I'd like to be rich enough to be that way with cars. Be like Jay Leno. Let's see. So don't forget, I have it pinned up in the top that we have a 15% off code. I don't know. I'm assuming it's probably like a 48-hour code for Kansept knives, and it's not just the ones you see here, but these guys, 15% off is a pretty good deal. There's the code. Anyone here have a Normandy OTF? Bradley wants to know. He's thinking about getting their OTF and S35. Shaw Matt said, the pivot on my Anomaly is loose and I can't find a driver. Hey, dude, I got an idea for you. Let me see if I can find it here. This is something I recommend. Let me see if I can find it. This is something I recommend everyone have. You'll be so glad you got it. I'm putting the link in the chat. Check this out. If you have this with you, you'll always know where a T6 and a T8 are. I just put a link in the chat. Check that out. It's worth every penny. I can't tell you how many times it's come in handy. Foley said, I have a lost cause pivot on a cheap Civivi. It's toast. Tried everything. It can be done. What you do is you put torsion on the blade. Focus less on trying to stop it, because I'll tell you. Here's the thing. I'll show you. Where's the Civivi? All right, here's a Civivi. So a lot of Civivis on this side, rather than a D-shaped pivot, they'll put a little notch on this side of the pivot, right? And if you're getting a spinning pivot, then you may have wore that part out. Not a big deal. What you do is, let me find something so I can show you, give you an example. Where's a piece of rubber or something? Here, hold on just a second. I'll tell you how to get that pivot out. Okay. So get your T8. Where's my other board? So get something that's gonna have more grip, like something rubber or a wet towel or something, right? So your Civivi is fixed on this side, right? But if it is it spinning, spins like a record. I've tried everything short of drill. Okay, Foley, here's 2 things to do. First of all, if you don't have one, that you can use boiling water. just in case it does have some extra Loctite, but that's probably not the problem. The problem is probably just because of where Civivi has a little notch, and that's all it is that holds it on this side on some of them. Heat it first, but here's the key: is get your T8 or get your knife, and you're gonna put torque on the actual blade like this. Let me see. You're going to put torque on the blade that will lock your pivot. So you're no longer focusing on keeping this side still. You're going to put some torque like this on the blade that will keep the pivot from spinning. Then you can loosen the T8 side. So like this. See how I'm putting torque on it? That locks your pivot in. It tightens down on the pivot. Then it's not going to spin. So that's something that you can do if you have a spinning pivot. This is the brazen, by the way. One of the brazens. If I had a, I'd have to go over there and grab it. Hey, you can use code Beez20 and save 20% on Geo Knife. William said, so put it in a vise and twist. No. Put that torque on it. Put that torque, push down and put torque on it. Then use your T8. Josh 304 said, Beez with the veteran move. And that's Beez with learning the hard way. Learning the hard way move. By the way, Civivi Brazen, another great everyday carry. So good. It's a really good flipper. You can get this one or the regular version. I've had this one many years, like, I don't know, 4.5 years. This one went on vacation with me to Georgia. Matt Moorer said the best from Civivi by far. Foley said, I'm just going to carve a stick and make it into a spear. There you go. Evolving said, Beez, isn't there a knife company that's ran by ladies, designed by ladies, and made for ladies? I think I saw an interview with an initial crew from Smoky Mountain that you were in that spoke of the comp. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, it's I can't remember the name of it. It is. They're I don't know if Civivi Cogent is a good one also. Oh yeah, I like the Cogent. I can't remember what it's called. Shaw said, I got the liner lock brazen at PSA on sale for $20. Josh said they're tiny knives. Oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. They don't have premium steels. I think they're like 7CR and stuff like that, but still start with a B. Oh my gosh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Brighton Blades. Ken got it. Ken for the win. Pumpkin Pie said baby banter. Splitters got it. Brighton Blades. Messermeister is a long-established culinary knife brand that's now women-owned and family-operated. Yeah, Brighton Blades. Shaw Matt said, I got the liner lock brazen at PSA. I'm going to get some more drink. This is what I'm drinking because I want to get sleep tonight because I plan on making 15 videos tomorrow if all goes well. So I want to get sleep tonight. Chef Rocky said these only old people drink Fresca. I think I should know. I had 3 today. people Louise said that's it. Everyone head to the John. Josh said I'm not a Coca-Cola guy, but that new holiday creamy vanilla is the cat's meow. Dude, I'll tell you what's really good. If you like Sprite, they have a Christmas Sprite out right now. It's like cranberry Sprite. It is so freaking good. It's really good. Josh said Fresca Peach rocks. Really? I'd try it. I'm all about it. Buzz said, James, I've tried, but it doesn't work. I think there's a problem with the actual pivot because when I open the PM, the screw itself is turning with the blade. You know what though? Here's an idea. I have an idea for you. Let me see. Excuse me. Civivi has a U.S. service center. If you send them an email, I had an issue with I don't remember what it's called, but I had an issue with a spinning pivot on a Civivi, and I sent them an email and told them that the blade was loose, and I tried to tighten it, and it wouldn't tighten. I didn't tell them I tried to take it apart. I told him that the blade was loose, and I couldn't tighten it. And I sent it to them, and they sent me a new one. There's a thought. Sometimes we don't think about that. But Civivi does have a U.S. service center. So that would be service@civivi.com. Service@civivi.com. That would be worth it. Josh said, yes, the cranberry and soda is so good. Civivi told me to press it against the corner of a wooden table, like I don't care about my furniture, and use that. Kind of like I just did. Buzz said, Beez. No, I'm talking about the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Similar issue, though. Gotcha. Probably try the same thing there, right? Gary Graham said, lost again. Everyone is about to take a bathroom break. Okay. Let's see. Pizza check. Snack check. Mrs. Beez isn't here to do it, so I'm going to do that. I made pizza tonight. I had a tombstone. What you want on your tombstone? I had a tombstone with pepperoni and sausage, and I ate about 3/4 of it. Buzz said the blade keeps coming loose. The screw is turning itself loose every time I open the blade. Now here's the thing is if you tighten it with Loctite and leave it shut, does it have a bunch of Loctite in it? Because if you Loctited it, let it sit and don't use it for 24 hours. Don't see how once the blue Loctite sets up after 24 hours, it was still turning with the blade. I know it. I'm not sure. Top Dog said, dude, that is a bachelor pizza. Yep. We're a bachelor crew this weekend. Buzz said it does, but I haven't let it set, so I definitely, yeah. That's the thing is once you get a knife set with blue Loctite, the hardest part is setting it and just like let it sit there. If there's one I've had trouble with, I get the Loctite, I get it to where I want it, and I put it on the shelf, and I personally don't touch it for like at least a couple days. I don't want to mess with it because I've been tempted before, and that Loctite doesn't have time to cure. Bill Doyle said, got to clean the grease out of your pivots and your screws before you Loctite it, or the Loctite won't work. Let it set for 48 hours. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, dude. If you've got grease or knife pivot lube or stuff in there and you try to use Loctite, that's another thing. That's another good idea. Buzz said, so true. I can't stop myself from playing with it. Yeah, for sure. Spaghetti with the, oh yeah. Dinner check. So I had tombstone. What would you like on your tombstone? Domino's for Josh 304. Sky Racer had spaghetti with Italian sausage. That sounds really good. Steinman has a Boker Mini Strike where the pivot spins. He said if he ever has to take it apart, he'll try that method. Got to clean it out with that 90 proof, said James. Dog One said Taco Bell Dorito chip tacos. Dan Stan hasn't eaten yet. Dark Ginger said 16-ounce medium rare sirloin and a baked potato. Ooh, very nice. Rory Hawk had barbecue ribs. Steven had leftover ham sandwich. Byron K had pesto, shrimp, and spaghetti. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I haven't eaten in a long time. Barbie Girl said, on the edge, we're great. How are you? Pesto, shrimp, and spaghetti. Hempblaw made a burger with a fried egg on it. Oh, that's always good. That's Mrs. B's favorite. FZ said Italian sub and a cup of corn chowder. Crawford made homemade chicken fajita tacos. Jarvis is eating a Reese's peanut butter filled pretzel. Thomas Gates said half a jar of peanut butter. Oh my gosh. I love me some peanut butter. I like me some French fried potatoes. I reckon I'll have some of them. What you got in there? Dog One said that sounds good. Bradley Swaney's had half a rack of ribs and a hamburger patty. Kenneth, a small supreme pizza from a local pizza joint. Oh, nothing like a good pizza dive. Chef Rocky said, you have to feed a cold, Brian. Nutrients. Dude, the egg on top is legit. Beth, shrimp, broccoli, and fresh garlic over spaghetti. Oh, my. On the edge said, what kind of dog is your dog, Beez? Both of my dogs are English cream golden retrievers. We the people said Nana pudding time. D Park had some Loco Moco. Buzz had some chicken pot pie. So yummy. Raccoon Tactical said, I found these at Walmart. By far the best peanut butter filled pretzels I've ever had. Hands down. Shaw Matt heated up some leftover roast from last night's Christmas dinner. Josh 304 said it's Miller time. Kenneth Williams said, and a nice slice of cheesecake with blueberry topping. Ooh, Mrs. B's made some good cheesecake. I helped her. What's up, Mr. Dokester? Gunner had pot roast, green bean casserole, and mac and cheese. Christmas leftovers. Stacy just put a link up for Mallory's new H20 at Kickstarter. Top Dog said, Mr. Beez, did both of the pups come from the same breeder? No, they did not. Chef Rocky said, I ate a Portillo's. It beef with sweet peppers. Portillo's? Oh, ate a Portillo's. It's beef with sweet peppers. Sounds good. Barrett Carter had homemade Sonora Menuda. I don't even know what that is. Donald said marked safe from winning a Metal Complex giveaway. Swing. Josh said, Gunner, sup, homie. Rory Hawk said, so my Amazon account keeps recommending the Cold Steel baseball bat to me. I think they have the wrong idea of why I keep buying knives. Barrett Carter said, didn't think I'd like it. It's all right. Paul Guzman said, we had baked chicken legs and breasts with potato, mustard and egg, salad for the side, flaky dinner rolls, washed down with tropical fruit lemonade slushy. Ooh, man, that sounds pretty good. Gunner said, menudo is a Mexican stew. Very, very good. Now, I tell you what I make that me and Mrs. Beez are looking forward to is I make vegetable soup with beef in it. Beef vegetable soup, but I make a big old vat of that. I have the big crock pot. We make that thing, a big vat of it. And I can eat that every single day after we make it. It is so good. Chef Rocky said, in an old team pop group Spanish. Byron K said, Portillo's Italian beef, sausages, and peppers are great. Dark Ginger said, I love beef vegetable soup. Dude, beef vegetable soup. And I get, it's called, listen, here's a public service announcement for all you people that are making soups and stuff for the winter or in general. If you ever use broth for something, get better than bouillon. Beef broth or better than bouillon chicken. It's a paste. You keep it in the fridge and you use like a tablespoon of the paste. It just adds so much flavor compared to just regular broth. Donald said, what's in your hand, Beez? I think I was flipping the psyop. Menudo is bomb if made right. I'm going to have to check out menudo. I've never had it. Menudo. Gary Graham, yours are going out on Monday. Jeffrey said, a scoop of better than bouillon and green beans is the way. So Major Pal, so some good beef tips, like pound and a half of beef tips. I always go by my recipes. I have my recipes. We have 3-ring binders. We have three 3-ring binders with recipes. And when I make one and it's good, if I ever make tweaks to it, or once I make a recipe, I put a note on it. We both loved it, whatever, and the date. And I'll say, we both loved it, a little more salt next time, or we both loved it, a little less this, or we loved it, add this next time. So they get, we tweak them if they need tweakers. And it has, a bunch of beef broth. It has better than bouillon. Gosh, what else does it have in it? I haven't made it since last winter. Once it's stewed all day long, then you put like 24 ounces of mixed veggies in it. You can chop up some veggies, chop up an onion, finely dice an onion, put in there. You can put some finely diced some green pepper and put in there. And it definitely got to have at least 3 bay leaves in there. Oh my gosh. Menudo is made with beef tripe. Really? Make sure the menudo doesn't smell like crap, literally, said Thomas Ray. Power move with better than bouillon. Moose ribs smothered in Sweet Baby Ray's. Oh, I love Sweet Baby Ray's. I like Sweet Baby Ray's, not sweet and salty. What do you call it? Sweet and spicy. Menudo is a beef tripe and white hominy corn syrup in either a red sauce or white green sauce that's spicy. Ooh, I like spicy. Mrs. Beez, when we met, here's the spicy chart, right? Here being no spicy, no pepper, nothing. This is where Mrs. Beez was when we met, down here. Now she's up to about a 4.5. Which has been a big travel. Now, I mean, I do all the cooking, right? So she would be like, "Oh, did you put pepper in this?" I'd be like, "Yeah, just a little bit." And for I don't know how long, she'd be like, "Oh, did you put pepper in this?" And then she got used to it. And then I'd put more pepper in it. And then I put a little more spice in it. And then maybe just a dash of cayenne. Maybe just a couple red pepper flakes. So she can handle not heat, but she can handle a lot more spice than when we met. When we met, I couldn't even put pepper and stuff. I had to put it on after the fact. Barrett said, my girlfriend is from Hermosillo, Mexico. She makes posla, P-O-S-L-A. Kenneth said, I love me some chicken gizzards and hearts. Chef Rocky said, good job, buddy. My wife too. Yeah, I've slowly acclimated her to some heat. Now, sometimes she'll be like, whew. And I'll be like, that's why it's good. Paul Gusman said, if you like it, you must try pork pasole. Pasole? Is that what it is? Pasole? Pasole is some great stuff. Man, I like all this food talk now. Did anybody have any kind of good food for Christmas? I mean, we had some honey baked ham. We had some good desserts. Of course, I had some pecan pie. Kev said, gonna nuisance hunt armadillos tomorrow with a new Mini 14. Oh. Crawford said, I used to love really, really hot stuff, but my insides won't let me eat it anymore. Dark Ginger said, are you a hot sauce fan? I like hot sauce. I don't like food so hot that it takes away the flavor. But I can't, it's been a while since I've had it, like the sweats right here. It's been a while. I need some new hot sauce. Definitely. And I don't care I'm not a fan of hot sauce that tastes like straight vinegar. Some hot sauces are taste a lot like vinegar, and it's not my jam. I like it when it's a nice, clean hot. If that makes any sense. Abby Normal had some Peking duck today. Bradley, honey ham, deviled eggs, and sweet potato pie. Abby Normal just got over being sick Monday. Kev, I've heard of that. Milan Leif said, Beez should try the one chip challenge. No, see, that's not my jam. I don't want something. I want the heat for flavor. I don't want it just because. I like the ghost pepper hot sauce, something like that. I like stuff with like ghost pepper or habanero pepper. What's that stuff? It's called taji or something like that you shake on stuff. I put a lot of that in my salads. Taji. I have that habanero. That's pretty good. Knife Wife had leftover Peking pork. Old Man on the Ridge said, good evening all. I hunt armadillo with a Ruger single action 45 Colt. Kev said, I love Cholula on eggs. It's called a challenge for a reason. Said, yeah, I'm not interested in the challenge part. Joseph said, what name of the Tonto knife on the table? Let's see. Tonto. You're probably talking about this dude right here. This is the Vosteed Parallel. Vosteed Parallel. Here's a link in your chat where you can find it. Matter of fact, this link will take you to all three of the Vosteeds that you see on the table, or at least three of them. Scorpion peppers are fire in hot sauce, said Jen Blaze. Tahine. Tahine. That's how you say it. Cholula original hot sauce. Best ever. I'm going to have to try it. Richard Meyer went out to a really nice Brazilian steakhouse for lunch Christmas and had prime rib made by my son. Ooh, very nice. Son-in-law for dinner. Oh, yeah. This is like one of the thinnest knives out there. I've seen thinner, but they were not very good quality. This is good quality for how thin it is. This is the Vosteed Parallel. Thomas Ray said, we had turkey ham stuffing with apples, green beans, casserole, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, candied carrots, and 4 different desserts. James said, aioli. Here it is over spaghetti. The sauce is made up of a variety of chopped nuts, extra virgin olive oil, and fresh chopped garlic. Paul Gunsman said, made a pot roast with potatoes, carrots, corn, and the cob with zucchini for Christmas dinner. Dutch crust baked bread. Ooh. Josh said, when they give you a toothpick with the teensy tiny barely stick the tip in the hot sauce and the steam blows out your ears and your tongue is out of commission for half the day. I've seen that stuff that comes with that the tiniest little spoony thing where the spoon is only like this wide across. That's crazy stuff. BK had leftover spicy bourbon chicken and shrimp fried rice. Yeah, the parallel is super thin. Kev had hog wild ribs with hot sauce. Rory said, I bought the parallel after seeing it here, got it in S35VN, and it's my favorite carry now. Yeah, it's a pretty neat little everyday carry. Bowtie Jason said, my mother-in-law made sausage bechamel cannolis. I've never heard of that. I've heard of cannolis. Dale Lane said, I had Sydney rock oysters and tiger prawns on Christmas. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I had some peel and eat shrimp on Christmas Eve. Well, they were already peeled. I had some steamed shrimp. Those were good. Bubblegum shrimp, Creole shrimp. It's household name. Gary Graham had ramen noodles. Man, I used to eat those things like they were going out of style. They're so good. Jay Venerio said, Beez, have any thoughts on Giardiniera? Never heard of it. I almost said Giardia. I don't even know what that is, man. Bechamel is one of the 5 mother sauces in French cooking. I did not know that. Nothing wrong with a little top ramen. Yeah, dude, I'm all about some ramen. What time did you start? I just realized the time. Lost in the live, man. Burning. We started at 8:15. We usually go from 8:15 to around midnight or so. Sometimes later, sometimes closer to midnight. I'm gonna probably not go as late as I'll probably start getting a giveaway together at least. Let's see. Yeah, I'll let you guys look at knives while I get a swag pack together. Talks amongst yourselves while I get some swaggage. I'm going to have to do some mailing. I'll probably get my mailing stuff all together Sunday. It's crazy. I get everything mailed out, and then it goes 2 weeks, and I've got like 6 packages to mail out. How does that happen? How does that even happen? All right, you start getting some swag going here. I have some actual swag packs that I'm going to mail out for, I think it was for the Bostede giveaway, where Bostede sent you the knife, and I said I'd do the swag pack. I have to be careful because with my new system, it is so that I don't get behind like I used to. I obviously didn't mail anything out this week because of Christmas. Spent time with family, spent time with Mrs. Beez. Me and Mrs. Beez did some bacon together. Got a big old Stacy. Oh, that's my last Stacy bolster blade sticker. She sent me a big stack of them. They lasted quite a while. What is this? I don't know what that means. Put a little psychedelic mushroom in there. And a poopy. Oh, I have one Beez Gnome keychain left. Gotta get some more Beez Gnome. You guys know how I do. I'm going through all the drawers, throwing some random stuff in here. Here's a couple of those. Let's see. I have some patches somewhere. I thought I had some Absolutely, forky knot patches. Let's see. Yep, I do. Put a patch in there. Kaiser stickers. Some more random Kaiser stickers. A couple more random Kaiser stickers. Vasti Nightshade. Oh yeah, we'll just put all kinds of stickers in here. Don't mind me as I go through my drawers. Shark Lock. What is that? Slip Life? Have some classic Lefty sticker. Space Cat from NAFS. Essie. Dama Steel. Oh, my back. Must be getting old. Some more random stuff. Oh, there's a knife. Put that in there. And put that in there. There's a Kaiser sticker. What is that? The edge is a ghost. There's some paracord. I don't know what that is. Put that in there. Random gizmo gadget. Ginger candy. I don't know how old that is. Put a lanyard. A Peanuts Band-Aid. Kaiser 10th anniversary coin. A roach. Found a roach. Ooh, there's a big patch. Another patch. What is this? A little pouchy thing? Oh, yeah, put that in there. Oh, my goodness. Wow, I found a vintage bogey rock. How about that? A coaster. My arm's getting tired. Oh. That in there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Are y'all still with me? Did you listen to me rummage? Have the video for the giveaway. The video comment video is right here. I'll put it in your chat. Gary Graham's eating canned shrimp now. Larry said, we're always here for you, Beez. Thanks, man. Chef Rocky said, Bogey Rock, my new nickname. Hit the like button. Show some love. Canned shrimp. I've never heard of canned shrimp. Is gunpaw what your grandson calls? You know, they were asking what do I want him to call me, and I said, well, he can call me whatever, but this is what my shirt says. Gunpaw. It's a noun. It's like a regular grandpa, but plays with guns. $180 likes. That's it. We used to get 300 likes when I pushed them. Buzz said, do you have any Kaiser button locks? Been wanting the button lock Finrer, but want to know how drop shady it is. Yeah, it's a Kansept. I have a Kansept Finrer button lock. I have a Kansept Finrer top liner lock. I have a collection of Finrers. See which one of these is a button. See, there's a classic button lock. I thought I had a top liner lock. Let's see. What's this one? That one's a button lock. You can get a Kansept or a tenable. Yeah, there's who was it asking earlier about a frag pattern Finrer? Was it Gunner? Somebody was asking, saying they wish there was a frag pattern Finrer. There's a couple different colors. That's a crossbar lock Finrer. So there's that one. And then this is a button lock, and it doesn't get any more drop shady than that. Here's one of the versions of a button lock Finrer. Some of that Mr. Fancy Pants carbon fiber. Look at that. El Medicine said, unfortunately, both of them were limited. I'll sell you mine for 500. We the people said that's sneaky good looking. Here's the top liner lock version of the Finrer. Tenable. It's tenable and it's a top liner lock. Compression lock. Bradley Swaney said, I don't have a button lock. This is just my personal preference. If you're going to get a button lock, get a top liner lock. It's just preference. You don't have to. It's just a stronger lock. That's just personal preference. I mean, they're all fine, depending on what you're going to do with it. If you're just going to use it for everyday carry and you're not doing any hard use with it, probably doesn't matter. But if you're going to be like bearing down and going through some cardboard or something like that, you want to make sure it's a good lock. Sky Racer said, I have the tenable top liner lock Finrer and love it. Yeah, dude, this thing is so good. Steinman said, I got 3 Finrers, all tenable, button lock and crossbar. Next on the list is the top liner lock. Tell you what, though, they just came out with the frame lock, and this thing is just so good. Is that DLC or black stonewash? Said Dark Ginger. Which one? This one right here. This is going to be probably black stonewash. I doubt it's DLC. What's the steel? S35. I mean, it's possible it's DLC. I'm not really sure. Listen, people, since we're talking about Kansept, now's your chance. We have 15% off. There's a link right there in the chat. Jeffrey said, I got an Imperial Schrade large sodbuster clone and it's a piece of crap. Oh, that hit me funny. Help with Gadgets said, and the new Asher A-Lock is awesome. Twisted Drag said, you got any favorite OTFs? I have the ones that I like the most are the ones that are thinner. I have a couple. I have one by, oh man, they're right over there. Not Tack Ray. Is it Tack Ray? No. Oh, gosh, I can't think. My black wash Finrers look like DLC, but they're black wash, said Skull. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna put something else. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Well, no. I think it would be fitting. Let's see, what else am I going to put in this giveaway here? Yeah, I think I will. Yep, I think we're gonna give away we're gonna put 2 premium knives in this giveaway. So someone's gonna luck out and get 2 primos. Schrade used to be iconic. The patents they had turn of the century automatics inspired countless switchblades, said Foley. Xander said, I just got a new knife for Christmas, man, and happy late Christmas. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Experience said, I'm looking forward to getting the Microtech SOCOM Mini, but I hate chasing knives that sell out immediately. Nothing irritates me more. Richard Meyer said, did you see the top liner lock tenable Fenrir that has a Pokeball pattern on the handle? I don't think so. No, I'm not sure what Pokeball is. Is that what this is? This is not quite Sagai High. This is more like fish scale pattern, kind of, right? Tack Ray. Maybe. What's the mic you're using? Help with gadgets. It is DJI mic 2. Comes in a, well, you can probably get a single, but DJI. They're not cheap, but they work. They're really nice. This is the case. Right now, I'm using 1 transmitter and 1 receiver. And then you see I have a spare here that Mrs. Beez uses. You can have it on both channels, single channel. You can have this record a separate track, so you can have an audio backup. They do everything. You can tell how much charge you have. I always keep my stuff charged up. You can have it for different thingies for different phones. It has quite a far range on it too. This is what it looks like. It's not very large. That's what it looks like. And then when I make my videos, because I am loud, I put out a lot of air. I put the little fuzzy dude on there. But for my live streams, and they have a magnet. They have a clip, so you can clip them to things. And then they have a magnet. And that's what I have right here is a magnet, and the DJI mic's actually under my shirt. I just have the magnet on the outside of my shirt like that. Blue Timasca scale, said Thomas Ray. We lost you in the yard earlier, said Mark Dotson. Yeah, I figured by the time I got out there, because with all this dirt and concrete, it doesn't surprise me that I fade once I get out there. Have you thought about doing a podcast, said Baron Carter. Not really. Isn't this a podcast? What's the difference between this and a podcast? What's a podcast? Zender Stovall, that's sweet. Hey, help with gadgets, said Robert Willoughby. Let's see. What's something else I can put? Oh, I can put that patch. Oh no, this is that a magnet? I think this might be a magnet. It is. It's a magnet. Well, I'm going to throw that in there. Merry Christmas from Romette. How about that? Kevzilla said, dude, I finally got my Olight Marauder. Congratulations, man. Level on Up said, supposedly DJI drones are now on the FCC banned list. No more new DJI drones in the U.S. What's here is what's here. That's a strong flashlight too, buddy, said we the people. Sky Richter said, if you have a DJI drone, make sure it has the updated firmware along with the batteries. Dark Ginger said, I wish the tenable Finner wasn't D2. Should be Nitro V. Tenable, the Finner is D2? The tenable version? Okay, I just had 2 on the table. Is this a tenable? This is a tenable Finner right here, and this is 154 cm. Or no, it's Nitro V. There you go. Nitro V. The specialty models are D2. I did not know that. So the regular Marauder today at 14,000 lumens, over $300, said On the Edge. Wow. I want that. I have the new Marauder Mini that has 10,000 lumens, and I love it. Love it. I use it every night. Burning Stable Forge said, I've yet to work with Nitro V. Nitro V is good stuff. Here's the thing. Here's my thoughts on Nitro V and sharpening is I definitely wouldn't go over 600 grit unless you like a polished blade. Nitro V is a fantastic steel to if you like a polished edge. You can really mirror polish a Nitro V. But Nitro V is good stuff. Sean said winning the giveaway would warm me up. Just went through 16 days of -40 to -57. Started to play with my brain. Oh my gosh. Stacy just put up a link. You can get you a Marauder Mini too. 10% code Beez10. Thank you, Stacy. Dog Tag said, I got to go to bed. Night, everyone. Have a good night, man. Yeah, Nitro V is good stuff. Let's see. If you need to get up early, maybe you should end the stream early tonight. Oh, I don't have to get up early, but I am not going to go as late as I normally do. I'm just brainstorming if there's more stuff. I have a little more room in the bag. I like to pack the stuff in there. Let's see. We'll throw one of these in there. One, two, three. So we'll have 4 knives. Someone's going to win 4. Do we have enough room in there? Oh, well, maybe. Let me see how much room I have after I put this in there. Is there going to be enough room to close this? I got these big bags. These are like 15 or 12 by 18. 11 by 14 bags. It will close. So here's what's in tonight's giveaway. I give away stuff by the pound. I'm going to start showing you what's in it. Don't forget the O-Light. Yep, you're right. Where's Mrs. Beez? Saw her call in earlier, but I missed what you said. She was Dark Ginger. Mrs. Beez is at her brother's house in Atlanta with family. Her and her mom and her grandma all drove down to her brother's house. So she's at her brother and sister-in-law's, spending time with them for Christmas for the weekend. Skull said, I opened a bag of candy with a tenable Finner tonight, and my nephew thought the knife was so cool and my cutting style as well. It was so smooth. Oh, there's nothing more satisfying than open like a bag of chips or something, and your knife is good and sharp, and you just go, it just goes right through it. How do you get out of that, Beez? I don't know. Probably because there wouldn't have been room in the car. All right, let me start showing you what's in this gall, because it usually takes me longer than I think it's going to. Get this stuff put over here. Vakata said, what kind of vehicle do you drive? Are you a car person? No, I am not a car person. I have driven a truck since I was 17. Xander said, what is your sharpest knife? One of my sharpest knives is my 15V Manix 2. It's crazy sharp, and it's factory edge. When I sharpen my knives, if I take my time, I like really getting a stupid sharp edge on them. I tend to carry knives where I tell people, please be careful. It's not like a knife you're used to. A lot of people out there are used to trying to find a regular edge. They're used to, cutting something, and if they hit themselves, if they kind of hit themselves with it, it's no big deal. It's not going to cut them, right? But a lot of my knives I keep super sharp, and I tell them, listen, you got to understand, if you touch your skin, it's going to cut you, because I don't tend to polish my blades. They usually have teeth, so they go in. But I don't know. I don't know what my sharpest one is, but I mean, we can check. Let's see. Let's check this real quick for fun. I've used this knife a lot, and I'm curious if it can still do it. I don't even know that I've ever even stropped this yet. Let's look, just for funsies. Oh, there we go. Let's see what it does. I can't even see where the edge is. How about that? That's pretty sharp. Doesn't get much better than that, boys and girls. I want to do that again just because that's so much fun. Maybe I'll put my reading glasses on so I can see where the corner is. Everybody likes to see some cutting stuff, right? Oh, I jammed it at the bottom. Redo. Dang it, it slid right out. I did it again. But if that's any indication, I'm not cutting any more paper. Well, I could always do this. It just wants to. It's sharp. Okay. Michael Warren said that's anime sword sharp. I have my S1T10V dialed in with crew wear that is close, said Kevzilla. Yeah, this is a 15V. And here's the thing is it's that sharp, and I've cut like this. I've cut cardboard, food. I've cut a lot of. I haven't done anything stupid with it, but I've done a lot of cutting with it, and I haven't stropped it. And it's still, it is. I'm impressed with 15V. How well it's held an edge. I mean, it's whew, man, it's toothy. It just, my fingers don't want to slide. My fingers just went to, I mean, gosh. Buzz said, what sharpening system do you use? I have a TS Prof TO3. That's my primary, but I'll use any of them. Here we have an official bogey rock discovered April 21st, 2024. Look at that, an official Bogart rock. And whoever wins this, if you're not familiar with Bogart or his rocks, and if you don't want it, please let me know, because someone else will want this. On the edge said, maybe I'll use one of the Mannix 2 15Vs as an EDC, then put the other one with the other queens. Dude, that 15V is some solid stuff, dude. I'm telling you. Let's see. Let me pull something up here. Couple Vosteed nightshades. Look at this. Dead Nuts from Lefty. Kaiser sticker. Another Kaiser sticker. This is a donut Band-Aid. This is not a sticker. It's a Band-Aid. Slip Life. This is a NAFS, like a NAFS Lander thing. The NAFS Lander cat. Damasteel. Yep, there will be no more 15V. I'm hoping some company picks it up somehow and does something with it. Here's a random paintbrush you can use to clean little corners of your knife out. I bought a big pack of them on Amazon. There's CJRB. We got a Chef Rocky sticker. Look at that. Got a Queen Bee sticker. And another Queen Bee sticker. What's in your cart? Beezblades sticker. Splitting Slices. Blinker fluid sticker. A nice sticker. Put this dude up here. Just look at it. Would you look at it? Just look at it. Don't cut yourself. Beezblades. We do have quite a few. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Beezblade stickers. Oh, here's 8. Pow! Right in the kisser. Everybody likes some swag. Here's a cue ball sticker. Here's a absolutely not. And a Stacy Bolster Blades. Look at that. And then a baby Kaiser sticker. And a Blade HQ sticker. And a Zero Forks Given sticker. Sin Cut sticker. Kaiser sticker. On the edge said that it's the TS Prof K03 Pro with a few extra accessories. Very, very nice. I just have too many sharpeners and I've gotten to just hand sharpen now. Yeah, I enjoy hand sharpening too. I use my I have a Sharpall stone, double-sided stone, and then I also have a full set of I can't even remember what they're called. I just mind blanked. Here's a Shark Lock sticker. What are the name? Hold on, I'm clicking on stuff. What are the stones that I have? They're diamond stones. I can't even remember what they're called now. I used to have links to them down in my description, but my description doesn't have enough room for all my links. I don't even remember what they're called. Oh my gosh. I'll have to go over and look at them. Here's a Abso-Forking-Lutely Not patch. Have you had your hands on the new Tenable Heron? I'm thinking I need one. That might be one of the ones I have in a box over there. I have several in a box to review tomorrow. Here's another patch from We Knife. We Sin Cut Civivi. Do we have any empty spots? No, they're not Venive. They're a Japanese brand. You'll recognize it when I tell you. There's an Essie sticker. A Freak Show EDC. Kaiser sticker. Here's a random lanyard. If you want a lanyard. Here is a 50-pack of KPL doodads, micro 1 millimeter micro, ultra micro 1 millimeter swabs for cleaning your knife and stuff. It's just like a graffiti wall in the city. Here's a Peanuts Band-Aid. Here's a sticker mule, what do you call it? The thing you set your cup on. And then we have a QSP penguin. It's a Weeble Wobble. They weeble and they wobble, but they don't fall down. And then we have a poopin'. I don't want to say it because the dog won't want to go out. He's sitting right next to me. Got this little dude. Looks like he had some shroomage. Have a good night, Xander. And then here we have a whole pack of stuff from Rosecraft Blades. It looks like we have a coaster and a, what do you call that? Keychain thing from Rosecraft. Then here's a random giant rubber band from Top Dog. And then here's a Beez Gnome keychain. A fob. Yes. And then here, I don't remember where this came from. It's kind of like a faux leather pouchy pouch type deal. You probably put money in there, and it has I believe this is a titanium toothpick. Pretty sure that's titanium. Sharp little titanium toothpick in it. So put that in there. Ow. Oh yeah, Buzz. Random rubber bands. I grab anything random. Here's a random piece of reflective paracord that I think came with a O knife. So there's some paracord. Oh yeah, that's a Grail rubber band. And then we have a magnet here from Ramette. Merry Christmas. A Toma on the edge. That is what I have. I have a set of Atomas from 120 up to 1200. Atoma diamond stones. They're not cheap, but they'll last you forever. Pouchy pouch. Yeah. Atomas are my go-to, but I really like my new Sharpall. The Sharpall blade, or Sharpall double-sided stone, diamond stone is really nice. And then here's a Kaiser 10th anniversary coin. That's very nice. Very, very nice. Look at that. Put that in there. And then what else we have? Little random knife. And what else is in here? Another QSP penguin, Weeble Wobble, and another QSP penguin. We have 3 colors for you. Another little miniature, what do you call that? I can't think. A little paintbrush. And then a little knife stand. Look at that. This is a DSKFS from Chef Rocky, I believe. Paintbrush, yeah. A poop brush. And then here's a ginger candy and a Flytanium sticker. It's getting thick, boys and girls. And then here's another ginger candy and a random key ring. There's still more. Here's a little keychain light. I don't know if it works. I'm not. Oh, well. I guess it will come out of the plastic. Ha! Look at that. UV light. So there you go. Little UV light. Put it back in the plastic. Let me darn. DSKFS is do something kind for someone. Okay. £36 shipping package tonight. Yep. Thank you for the blank splitting slices. Another Kaiser sticker. I'll show you these up close so you can actually see what they are. What is this? Okay. Got a little alien tonight. Let me see if it'll charge up. Looks like mom cleaning out her purse. Never know what's in there. Exactly. Little alien dude. Looks like he's just kind of like, standing around, just hands behind his back, just thinking, contemplating life. Little happy dude. Put him in there. And then I found a roach. Just a random roach. So I'll put the roach in there. And then this, I think, goes with Olight. It's a little clip. You can clip your Olights too. Nice little ring clip. Really nice and polished. Put that in there. And then this Mrs. Beez bought these for you guys. A little happy mushroom. Put a little happy tree. And they're going to need a truck to get that haul from the mailbox to home. Yep. Okay, there's the swag part. Now here, stand by, I'm confusing myself. Maybe not. Okay, here's the first little knife. Still in the package. I can't remember who makes it, but it's a cute little dude. It's a little D2 knife. I think, oh yeah, there you go. Peak spec. I think it was going to be on a Kickstarter a couple years ago, and it never happened. Or it may have, but I don't think it did. So super tiny little peak spec knife. But wait, there's more. Handy little knife. So there's that little dude. Almost kind of reminds you of a miniature penguin. So there's that little guy. And then, oh yeah. Oh, but wait, there's more. Okay, and then this is, man, they got to start putting the names of their knives on their box. Oh, they actually did on this one. It's butt weight. Here we have a brand new in the box Ned Foss, the Ned Foss Elf. To go along with tonight's giveaway. Ned Foss Elf. It's a button lock. 14C blade. Yeah, it's an upside down box. Yep, still going. So there's the second knife in this giveaway. There's two more. So there's the elf. And it has all the packaging and accoutrement. Okay. Let me just show you what the table's looking like here. I love it. You guys are going to be surprised by this. I do have the sniffles. I'm going to be sniffling. I have a brand new Remet, a premium Remet. Yeah, you heard me. You heard me. Sometimes I struggle. There we go. Remet. This is the Remet Squirrel, which is a very nice looking knife. It's a Christmas version. Richard Myers gifted one beezblades membership with a super chat. Thank you, man. Who got it? Crow's Blades received the membership by Richard Meyer. Thank you, sir. Look at that. How's that for a Mr. Fancy Pants Ramette? Look at it and all of its rametteness. Beautiful. And this is, I don't know if they have any more than this, but it's a slip joint. Look at this dude. It's the Ramette Squirrel. Look at that blade. It's a nice looking blade. Meow. I don't know what the blade steel is. I would guess probably M390 would be my guess. It's probably M390 blade steel. Nice looking knife. I'd carry this year round. Man. Very nice. Look at it and all of its slippiness. Put that back in. And then now for I hear big guy walking around. I don't know what he's doing. Better not be anyone else walking around up there. Because Mrs. B, that's all right. Bogey's got it. He just went up to listen. Go see what's happening. Bogey won't let anything happen. He's on patrol. Big guy, he wouldn't do anything. But Bogart, if he detected something off, he would not have it. So there you go. Brand new Ramette. Pardon my sniffles. Okay, and now for the coup de grace. Oh, I'll have to go over and find the box that it goes in. Up. The folks that gave us 15% off, and I'm guessing it's probably a 2-day code. Big shout out to Kansept for giving us a 15% off code. Here is the link where you can get 15% off all Kansept knives. I normally have 10% off. Shaw Matt said the squirrel does have M390. So the Kansept that I'm putting in this giveaway is this one. The Kansept Fenrir. Would you look at that? Just look at that. So 4 knives in this giveaway. So 2 premiums, a mid, and then a little pocket dropper. Kansept for the win. Look at that. Someone is going to be very happy. Very, very happy. Whoo, mama. Mr. Fancy Pants. Experience Precision said this giveaway is fargin' nuts. Heck yeah, man. That's how we roll. I'm gonna miss it. It looks so good. But I'm thinking about the happiness of when someone gets to open this thing. I don't even know what they cost. I would guess probably $189 would be my guess. Maybe more. $189 is my guess. Oh, yeah. But wait, there's more. Top Dog. Yeah. So there's one more thing. We have a bonus. We have an O-Light. Redeem said hot dog knife. No, I don't have one of those. Hold on, let me put some drops in my eyes, and then we'll do the official drawing of the O-Light. Yep. Now there were only 10 ping pong balls. These are numbered ping pong balls, by the way. There's only one left. So I already know which one it is, but Mrs. Beez isn't here, so I get to draw it. Number 10. Lucky number 10. Now let's find the corresponding box, which there's only one left, but still. Where's it at? Ah, Here we go. The Beezblades Olight Stocking Gaw. Number 10. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. An Arc Pro Ultra. Oh, snap. Snap. Look at that. A brand spanking new Arc Pro Ultra. Arc Filled Ultra. That's an Arc Pro Ultra. Do I have an Arc Pro Ultra? I have an Arc. That's an Arc Pro. This is oh, that's the one that I had. I already have. Oh yeah. So this is an Arc Pro Ultra. It's like this. The brand new one that just came out from Olight. It's an Arc Pro Ultra. This is the fancy Mr. Fancy Pants version with the OAL, which is Olight's proprietary. They're playing. Experience precision with a $5 hair super chat, super sticker. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, so you're gonna get this, but it's gonna be the Ultra. I don't even want to take it out of the box. Yeah, I'm gonna let you enjoy. You see what it is. That is exactly what it looks like. It has all the things. It has the spot. Well, let's see. The spot, the flood, the blue light, and the laser. Laser. It has the micro perforations where you can see how much power you have and what setting you have the light on. And then on the side, you can not only charge it with the bottom magnetic charger, you can also charge it with a USB-C. So you have two charging options, which is very nice. And it has excellent milling on the side, knurling. Shout out to Top Dog. The flu virus is a free bonus. So there you go. There's your 14 pounds of Beezblades giveaway, complete with sniffles. There you go. Okay. So hopefully everyone has made their comment on the video. Just in case you haven't, one more time, I'm going to post it in the chat. FZ Toy said, I have an Olight for handgun, but no handhelds. Yeah, very, very cool. I'm excited about this one. All right, let me go find the giveaway video. Where's the giveaway video? You're going to have to wait, Bubs. 26 comment video. All right, YouTube random comment nose picker. I gotta blow my nose. My nose is running. I gotta go catch it. Give me just a second. Somebody said I lose, so nobody has to. All right, let's pull up the screen here. Don't forget to go check out Blade Bin to see what's going on. Dude, you're gonna have to give me a minute, bro. You were OUT a little bit ago. All right. No, sit. Good boy. Stay. Seriously? Folks, I can't believe this, but he seriously has to POD right now. He has to go potty. I'll be right back because he's giving me the whole I really have to this time. Last time he only peed. This time he's not kidding. He was doing the dance. Sorry. I don't have backup tonight. It's just me. Oh. Hold on. Let me make sure there's no deer out there. No deer, no skunks. Wipe your feet off. Here. Here. Good boy. Okay. I told you he wasn't kidding. Bogey only really tells you when he's not messing around. Okay, we're back. Yeah, Bogey, he was pooping. He just did one of these. Oh, gosh. Before he just had to pee. This time he had to go. Splitting slices, I did not walk out in the yard. I put him on the 20-foot leash and let him go out on his own. Don't put it out in your boots. Everyone make sure your stream is caught up. After dogs go to the bathroom, they start kicking their feet in the grass. They have glands that mark the territory located in their paws. You didn't bag that up to put in the giveaway, did you? I could. It'd be stinky. Kev said you should save the chat. Bogey creating his own swag bag. Bogey's pooping again. What an amazing giveaway. I bet it sounds like a goofy hoe when it speaks. This is my longest chat ever. Been here the whole time. Been pretty fun. Bernie Stables Forge, dude. We do a 4-hour live stream every Friday, and it's a lot of fun. The second half is usually more fun when Mrs. B's here, because I actually have another human voice. I love the banter with her. Dogs before giveaways. I should have left. I did leave my mic on. I just probably wasn't saying anything. A bogey pooping bag. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Let's see who's going to win all of this stuff. That's pretty cool. This is exciting. I always picture the person opening the stuff. That just makes me happy. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. Get nice and centered and poop. Some poop patrol. I haven't picked up the poo in a while, so I definitely need to go out. Boats, I said no lie. Mrs. Beez does raise your game by quantifiable metrics. Yep, this is good, clean fun. This let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This will be the longest stretch me and Mrs. Beez have gone apart since we've been together. And then the next longest stretch will be when me and Vu go to SHOT Show in January. And reminder, whoever wins, you must be present. And I give you a couple minutes to acknowledge that you're here. We can't wait around all night. Josh said somebody's going to have trouble going to sleep tonight. And whoever wins, I'll get it mailed out hopefully within a week. The plan. I mail stuff out a lot faster than I used to. I see all the names going across the screen. Look at all those names. Merry Christmas, everyone. We're going to be doing a live stream on New Year's Eve. Everybody be here New Year's Eve. Rugen Music. Rugen Music. Congratulations. Are you in here? I know you are. Let's see you say something. Rugen, he said, what? Dude, congratulations, dude. Your name is in lights. He says, happy Boxing Day, Beez. Congratulations. Rugen, you know what to do. I know you've been in the live streams enough, but just in case you didn't know what to do, there's a picture of all your stuff. You can go back and watch and see all the stuff that's going to be coming your way. Send me a screenshot of your YouTube login page and then put Rugen Music in the subject line, a giveaway winner, 12/26/25, and then your mailing info. Now, listen, everybody. In just a few days, we're doing a special extra live stream. We're going live on New Year's Eve. We're going to be giving away 3 brand new Kaiser knives. And that's how many days from now? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 5 days from now, we're doing a Kaiser. We're going to welcome in the 2026 with the Kaiser live stream. I'll have a special discount code for Kaiser. I'm going to, let me show you. Let me give you a sneak peek. Let me show you what it looks like. We're going to be showing all of these new Kaisers. So all of these new Kaiserinos I'm gonna have all of these unboxed. I think there's around 26 or 27 knives in here. But yeah, we've got obviously some fixed blades, some more fixed blades, a bunch of the smaller boxes, some medium boxes. We have premium. We have the Bladesmith series. We have the Vanguard series. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a cornucopia of Kaiserage. So be here New Year's Eve. We're gonna party like it's 1999. Couple kilos of Kaiser. Oh yeah. So it's gonna be fun. Mrs. Beez is gonna be here. We're gonna toast when the new year drops. We've done it before on the channel. We're gonna have our sparkling grape juice. BK's been a member for 15 months with a super chat. BK said, I would like to wish Knife Wife a very happy, early by about an hour, birthday and many more. I love you. Happy New Year's, Nappy New Year, Hive. Happy birthday, Mrs. BK. How about that? Happy birthday. I'll try to get rid of the sniffles. I'll be all right. Yeah, Kaiser is loading up with new releases, and we're going to show them all here. We're going to show a bunch of different versions of all the new releases. Thanks for the awesome live. What time will you be going live on New Year's Eve? New Year's Eve, 10 p.m. New Year's Eve, 2200 hours Eastern time. 2200 hours Eastern time. 10 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah. So everybody be here. That way you're at home and you're safe. You're not out driving where people are driving drunk and being stupid. Happy birthday, Mrs. BK. So it was a lot of fun. I'm going to go take my contacts out and wind down with the doggies. Just me and the dogs and the cat. They're upstairs. What they know when it's time. They're going to be waiting on their extra treats. They get extra treats. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me. Had a lot of fun, and all kinds of stuff happening. A lot of cool knives. A lot of knives on the shelf. I have just to give you an idea. I have stacks of new tentables to show you. I'm going to video these tomorrow. And then, yeah, so there's all kinds of fun stuff. Love you all to pieces. Thanks for hanging out. Remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.